Are gay.
Yeah, I've heard the speech before. Well,
Yeah.
you know, who wants the intro? It's better for the video.
Nobody
Demand.
like.
If you don't,
Yeah.
nobody wants those. Yeah.
Nobody wants an intro. This is our intro. Us just bullshitting and talking. Hi everyone. Welcome into Tuesday night's main event.
Should have done another chair intro.
Yeah, I heard that was actually a good intro.
The intro is just Dan Vass talking about his new Dreamcast.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
Ah, shit, my bad.
He already spoiled it. He's just posting it on the internet all day.
I know he did. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Tuesday night's main event. Yes, I made it. I was traveling all day, so I know nothing about anything going on outside of the crazy world of politics because I keep seeing that all over my feed. But yeah, we're here. We're live, and it's MegaCon week. We're here in Orlando getting ready for MegaCon. Our panel is this Saturday. Our big meetup is this Saturday night. And I am looking forward to seeing all of you here in Orlando. It's going to be awesome. What's up, Fear the Beardo?
Nothing much, man. Yeah, I mean, pretty much after tonight, it's like we're head first for a brick fucking wall that is MegaCon weekend. So
Yep.
Every single day after tonight is just nothing but activities and obligations and stuff for MegaCon. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, I'll be there at MegaCon. Bro Science is having a booth on Friday. Me and X-Wing will be there at the Rippaverse booth. I've already had requests to FaceTime Dan Vask during that time.
Sounds a little gay.
Yeah, well, it's not my idea. But anyways, no, man, I'm super excited.
You didn't say
man.
no. You seemed very excited about it.
Who, me?
Why wouldn't I want to be excited about FaceTiming my good friend Dan? Okay?
Because like men don't really FaceTime each other for just no reason.
I FaceTime my brother.
Well, especially you don't schedule it out.
Yeah.
You know, like
I didn't schedule nothing. This is the first time Dan's ever heard anything about it.
a FaceTime.
Listen. During my intro, I'm not going to deal with any fucking harassment. Okay, at least during the intro.
Let's
wait till the super chats. Okay, let's hold off the harassments and the insults for the super chats. Okay.
Beardo has an intro pass. You cannot talk shit. You cannot talk shit to Beardo during his intro.
During the intro, after the intro, you know it's fair game. Okay, but
So
let me at least
week-
get my intro.
That's me every week we have to do that where we just can't be mean to you during your intro. We have to act interested and
to
impressed
anybody
and
during their
supportive.
intros.
Correct. Well, especially me, but yes, correct. I'm setting that standard right now.
Oh, okay.
Harassment.
Okay.
He said
Okay.
harassment.
He did say
Yeah.
I'll call HR right now.
I'm gonna get Krista on the phone.
Yeah.
Krista's HR.
Yeah, Krista's HR.
Yeah, you'll call and Chris will go beep and hang up on you.
Yeah. That's not a good foundation we're building then. What's up, Dan Vask?
Hey, is Beardo intro over?
Yeah.
Officially, yes. Right now, go for it.
Just kidding. Hey, can I get a full screen real quick?
Yeah. What you got for us?
Bum,
Oh, just whip it out.
Oh, look at there, man. Yes. Let's go.
Yes.
Holy
The
shit.
box obviously showing its age.
Hey.
But it's CIB,
Oh my-
complete in box, everything
Yes.
that originally came with, including the documentation.
Yeah.
It's open.
Slow clap.
It's
Hey,
open.
Dan, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, okay?
Don't do it, Dan.
But I have a boner.
You guys hear that? That was weird.
It's understandable.
Impressive.
It's understandable. Is this?
Yeah, I'm fully hard.
Is this
Yeah.
little black circle on this little
Yes.
screen normal? Is it normal?
No, it's not.
No.
That's burning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
That's
can
not
just
that's
buy
not normal.
another if I need.
Yeah.
There's the cables and stuff, the documentation.
Stop,
everything
Dan. Stop
here.
it. Stop it.
Jeez, man.
I can only get so erect.
Oh.
And
God.
cable, and it's actually heavier than I imagined.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
Let's go. Hey,
Pristine condition.
Dan,
like
talk
new.
slower. Talk slower,
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like new. And it's
talk
heavier
slow.
than I thought. It's like it's a little bigger than the GameCube, but it weighs as much as the PS2 Fat. But yeah, it's,
Does that weigh as much as the fat PS2?
Yes, it's very heavy.
Really? I mean, I have a Dreamcast. I don't. It's not
Dude,
that heavy.
I miss the
It is, man.
days.
I compared it.
Really?
You can check it later. By the way, newly refurbished optical unit.
Nice.
Man, I miss the days of the consoles with the pop-up top, and you have to you have to pop in the disc.
Ah, man.
Ah, man, dude.
So freaking great.
Listen.
Ah, man, this is
Yes.
this is gonna get memed, but I
My
don't care.
first. Oh, I'm gonna do it. My first ever Dreamcast. I never owned one before.
So you've never played one. You've never owned one.
I
nothing.
played it.
Okay, you
I
have
had
played it.
one buddy that had one. Just like it was the weird guy that had a Dreamcast. Everyone else had a PS1, a PS2. Only one guy had a Dreamcast.
So here's the problem with what you just said: is that he wasn't the weird one, Dan.
Everybody else was weird.
That's right. That's right. That was he was the
normal
cool
man.
one. He was the cool one.
He was the cool guy.
And if
I'm
everybody
just
would have
kidding.
been
He was
like
very
him,
cool.
the gaming world would have been much better moving forward. All right.
Yes.
So
Yes, because while everybody else had the PS1, he had this.
yes.
Like this wasn't like this. A lot of people don't understand this. People conflate this with the PS2, the Xbox, and the GameCube. This actually came before. This came between generations, between the PS1 and the PS2.
And it lasted 6 months.
yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
But man, it was a glorious 6 months. It was-
Yeah. Freaking Dreamcast,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
So
man.
what games do you have right now?
I only have a couple of obscure games, so I'm taking recommendations in the chat.
Sonic.
By
You gotta
all
get
means.
Sonic on
Adventure.
there.
Sonic
Yeah.
Adventure.
Sonic Adventure.
I know everybody has said it, but the reason they've said it is because it is 100% necessary. It's Soul Calibur. You have to have Soul Calibur.
Oh, I
You
love
have
Soul
to.
Calibur,
That's
man.
the
Soul
that
Calibur
is the-
2
yeah.
was my first one. Never played the original.
Yeah, the Soul Calibur is so good on the Dreamcast, and you have to get which I know. Yeah, you're not a sports gamer, but look, the NFL 2K games are just absolutely incredible on
I mean,
that
if
system.
it's
So-
a fun game.
Yeah,
2K5
go ahead.
is still
Craig.
goated.
Yeah, a couple games for you. Obviously, Crazy Taxi. You need to get that on the
Yes.
Dreamcast, which is
Yep.
really, really good. I challenge you to get Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And the reason
Oh,
why
I heard
you
it's
need
very expensive.
it is very expensive, but here's the issue with it is that you unlock that game from based off of your time in game. There was no DLC then. So the more you played it, the more characters you unlocked. So what you do is the part of the experience is
Like
opening the
Smash
game up,
Bros.
and you got to keep it on overnight. And then you wake up in the morning and you got like 15 new characters, right?
What?
So yeah, it was awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
So I challenge you to
Wow.
do that. Power Stone is good. The House of the Dead games were
House
great.
of the Dead games.
I don't
had
know
the
if you-
remasters for the Wii.
I'm sure you've played Code Veronica already, but I played. That was when I played Code Veronica for the first time. Was on Dreamcast.
Yeah, I never played
it was
this version.
I think it was
Never played this
exclusive to the Dreamcast at the time, wasn't it?
I played it on the PS2, I believe.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it was
Both
exclusive to the
games, Code
Dreamcast at
Veronica
first.
1 and 2.
Ooh, really underrated game. Virtua Tennis.
Oh, Virtua Tennis is
Virtua
good.
Tennis.
Yes.
Virtua Tennis, man.
Code
Really-
Veronica 2?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're talking Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I said Code Veronica.
But Dan said Code Veronica 2.
Yeah, there's a Code Veronica 2, doesn't it? Am I tripping?
I think you're tripping.
Yeah,
I
I
think
only
you're
know of
tripping.
Code
I might be
Veronica. I only
tripping.
play.
I
I
might be
played.
mistaken for something else.
There's Resident Evil 0, which is maybe what you're thinking.
Yeah, Code Veronica. Again, no, he said. I think I thought Dan said he played it on the PlayStation 2. I thought that's what
Yeah.
he said.
Let me
Wait, no,
check.
but Code Veronica 1, there's Code Veronica. There's not a Code Veronica sequel.
Not that I know of.
No, it's just there's one Code Veronica, and then there's there's Resident Evil 0. Maybe you're thinking of the DS one, the DS game, which was Resident Evil on the cruise ship.
No, that's why I'm tripping. This is entirely another thing. Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
name of the game.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica is a different game from Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is confusing. Anyway,
That's just
Gotcha.
very
Gotcha.
confusing.
So, how you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good, man. I almost died, but I didn't die. So now I just sound like RFK all the time. It's pretty great.
Read the chat, retards. Well, we do. We don't know words that well, so sometimes we don't know what you're
Veronica
saying.
was on the PS2,
First of all, we
Code
can't
Veronica
fucking
was on the
read,
PS2.
okay? Second of all, we're also very retarded. Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're just reading it in our heads. So
Thanks for being here, Mike. I know you don't feel great, so thanks for being here, buddy.
Kind of sound like Biden more than.
well, now I
little
sound
bit,
like
little
Biden.
bit.
Yeah, now I sound like Biden. The black kids in the pool rubbing my legs, you know? And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
And we got Stuttering Craig in the house. What's up, Craig?
Dan, San Francisco Rush 2049. Another great game.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I've never played that one. I've never
good.
played
You're
that one.
using your intro to recommend me games.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
If you want to go
That's
really
amazing.
weird, there's a game on the Dreamcast
Always.
called Seaman.
I know.
Yeah. That's a weird game, dude. And
Yes. And you have to have the microphone because you can
yes,
talk.
you do.
You talk to the Seaman.
You do. You talk to the Seaman. That's right.
Yes.
I don't talk to my seaman.
Well, you.
Seaman.
It's good. As the proud owner of ddaycobra.com, I really worked hard on my website today, and actually, it was in response to Beardo and the harassment that he's felt today on the show. So if everybody likes to go to
the potential harassment.
well, I mean, straight up, the potential harassment is real. And if anybody would like to go to ddaycobra.com and see where that leads you, you're more than welcome.
I would pull it up if it wasn't on my laptop. So if somebody else was to pull it up
How
and
did you
share it,
find
feel free to
this?
do that.
Oh,
Feel free.
Craig, you want to hear something fun about Seaman?
Holy shit, Dan.
Let me speak. Let me finish.
No one's stopping you.
Leonard Nimoy is on that game. You guys have a dirty mind. Hey, I'm
Leonard
a foreigner.
Nimoy? You mean Leonard Nimoy?
Spock. Fucking Spock is on it.
Hey, Dan.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm saying this right now. If any man comes up to me and says that exact sentence, they're getting socked in the mouth. All right. I'm saying that right now.
Yeah, but that's a pretty fun fact. Spock is on Seaman.
Oh God! Like we already have somebody uploaded Geeks and Gamers out of context the other a whole video of us saying the most random shit. It was a great video. I commented on it and welcome to having more content right there.
Oh my God!
You guys have a dirty mind.
Yeah,
It's Seaman.
This is ddaycobra.com.
What?
Wait, is that not Logan Paul?
What is
Please don't
this?
force me to yell at you. Because I will scream.
This is Beardo.
Yeah, I can see the
Do you have
resemblance.
eyes?
He's a
And
feminist.
do you have ears? Did you go to school?
Just to be clear,
Can you
I didn't
read?
actually watch this whole thing. I did.
It just says at the bottom, I will scream if you don't stop harassing me immediately.
I actually have the full video of what happens when you scream. You ready?
Oh, no. Let's do it.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am, once again, ma'am.
I said both of you.
No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
I actually said both of you guys. It was a general.
Right beforehand, you fucking said sir.
Sir? Okay.
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir.
I apologize.
Motherfucker.
I apologize now.
Motherfucker, it's ma'am. It's ma'am.
The punch at the end's the best.
That's
that's
one of
pretty-
the greatest videos ever, man.
Dan, is that metal?
Tranny Savage. That's what
Heavy
I've
metal,
heard.
yes.
That's pretty heavy metal, isn't it? Yeah.
Really heavy metal.
Motherfucker.
Oh my God!
Nothing
Good
more,
Lord.
Yeah, nothing more feminine than threatening to beat a man to death in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Like,
A way to defeat your argument is meet me outside and I'll show you a sir. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're admitting.
Yeah, nothing more
Gonna show
feminine
him
than
my
going
show you my penis.
I'm going to
Game
show you my
stop.
semen.
Going into a GameStop and threatening to beat up the guy behind the counter. That's real feminine.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll show you, sir. Okay, so you're admitting.
Oh man, let's get to some super chats really quick, Beardo.
Crazy.
Sure, why not here? To start off the show.
To start out
Barry
the
Masto
show.
with a 50.
50.
Says nothing.
Says absolutely
Says nothing.
Silence.
absolutely nothing.
Thank you for the 50. Tonberry Master D Mac with a 20. Beardo, you can't read and have a weak chin. Jeremy, I know your dream is being with 4 guys at once, but please bring a lady back on Tuesday night's main event. Mike shouldn't have the biggest rack here. Dan is very feminine, but I think he is a dude. And hi, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, D
Listen,
Mac,
it's
for
not
the
my
20.
fault that Savvy doesn't know how to grift. Okay, Dan's
Yeah.
yelling at her.
Well, shit. Even if
She's
Savvy
a
were
pretty
here,
girl. She's a pretty girl on the internet, or according to Beardo, a somewhat semi whatever.
Attractive, yeah.
Yeah, and she's married to an European person. She has like infinite money. she has the Clapausius cheat code on The Sims for infinite money.
I mean, but to be fair, even if Savvy were here, Mike would still have the biggest rack on the panel.
That is true. That is true.
It's
I
true.
also have the
So-
biggest penis. Figure that one out.
Man, pretty girls on the internet can have like a 240p webcam or a cell phone and still make money.
That's
Still make
true.
tons of money.
What do you got here, Craig? What do you got here?
I mean, I just wanted to go back and listen to Dan proposition me here for a second. Just watch my reaction to how Dan propositions me here, because when I heard this, I couldn't believe what he was saying.
Pull it up. It wasn't on my laptop. So if somebody else wants to pull it up
How
and
did you
share it,
find
feel free to
this?
do that.
Okay, watch Dan now, then watch my reaction.
Oh, Craig,
Feel free.
Craig, you want to hear something fun about Seaman?
His eyes got so wide there.
I mean, I couldn't believe what was coming out of his mouth.
And you can tell when I thought of asking that, because I start smiling.
You were so excited.
You want to hear Yeah. something fun about Seaman? No,
Oh my
go back a few seconds more. Go back like 10 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, where the aha moment comes on for
Yeah.
Dan? For .com and see where that leads you. You're more than welcome.
I wouldn't pull it up if it wasn't on my laptop. So if somebody else wants to pull it up
How
and
did you
share it,
find
feel free to
this?
do that.
Oh,
Feel
Craig,
free.
Craig, you want to hear something fun about Seaman?
Oh
It's
boy.
ridiculous.
Oh boy.
What are we doing?
Craig is looking. It took him he had a little delay. He had a little delay of reaction. It took him a couple seconds to realize.
Beardo, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Sorry, Beardo. Well, to get this professional show back on the road. My fault.
It's all good. It's all good. Drew, our buddy Drew, Operation Outstanding in field with a $20 who will be at MegaCon this year. See you all soon. Still wheelchair free. Can't walk far or stand long. If someone could save me a chair, I'd be grateful. 199 time. Shout out to Drew, man. Excited to see you here. We'll have a chair for you, buddy. Dude, in San Antonio, so as long as I've known Drew, he's been in a wheelchair. And then in San Antonio in October, we were meeting people. I think it was me and Krista. We were getting the live stream ready. And so we're out and we're talking with people and we're seeing some of the people there. And then I see Drew. He's just sitting down in a chair. So I didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, okay, that's Drew. Drew stands up, walks over to me and said, "Hey, Beardo, I got my magic legs." Dude, what a fucking pimp, dude.
That's
what a
awesome.
freaking boss,
With
man.
no wheelchair? Holy shit.
Dude, I was stunned. I was stunned, man. So
That's-
I'm happy to
that's-
see Drew
That's
here.
amazing.
Yeah, that's
Drew's a stud,
incredible,
man.
brother. That's incredible.
Yep, good stuff. Thank you for
Can't
the $20, Drew.
Can't wait to see you, brother. Can't wait
Damn.
to
Yep.
see you.
Samba
Yes.
de Amigo. Another great game for the Dreamcast.
Isn't it for the Wii?
Nah, originally for the Dreamcast.
Really? I thought that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because on the Wii you have to do like this.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't the
Somebody
Fantastic
on me-
Four trailer or some shit come out today? I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Is it good?
Geeks and Gamers posted it
Yeah, I know. I wasn't on the show.
It's not bad.
on Twitter.
Here's the thing: if this came out 10 years ago, people would have been hyped.
It's underwhelming, but Mike's right. I think it's kind of like how Skeleton Crew for Star Wars has been kind of burdened by the Acolyte. I think that Fantastic Four is kind of burdened by the bullshit that has happened with Marvel.
Somebody pull it up. Let's watch it. I haven't seen it.
Yep.
Are they gonna hit me for it?
I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I don't think so.
Marvel usually doesn't do it.
All right.
Here, while Beardo's pulling that up, real quick, I gotta ask.
I'm eating my Chick-fil-A.
I gotta ask Dan
Shit.
something because this popped up for me on Twitter, and I gotta see about this. Can somebody share my screen real quick?
It should be sharing. You have access.
I don't have access on this thing.
Oh,
I'm maybe in the wrong account. This is over in Brazil right now, apparently. Dan, what is going on in your country? Those are spiders.
whoa, nope.
Bro,
Burn
Yeah,
everything
Dude,
down.
that's nothing, bro.
That's
what are you talking about? It's
probably-
nothing. Bro, this is in Brazil, bro.
Maybe it's just I don't have a fear of spiders like other people do.
That's
They just-
probably up north. Most of the crazy shit, most of the crazy wild shit that you read and see on the internet about nature in Brazil is up north, northern Brazil. That's where the Amazon forest is. And yeah, man, there's a story about a motorbike guy that died because he hit a cockroach, a flying cockroach hit his helmet. He fell
I've seen
from
this.
the
Yes.
he fell from the bike like at 70 miles per hour and died
Yeah, I've seen that video.
because of a
No.
giant cockroach that hit his helmet.
The fuck? Actually,
Brazil,
weird.
man.
Well, when I see
Right.
spiders and shit like that, like I just pull up my phone and I start recording. I'm like, look at this fucking spot. Like I don't get scared. I'm just like, dude, this is freaking crazy. Like if I see a stop sign spider, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna video this and then I'm gonna grab like a fucking little small torch and have some fun. And
I tried that before, man. I always set my house on fire. It was crazy.
Wait,
dude,
what?
I love burning spiders alive. Like I'm like, oh, like I'll take a picture of it, send it to my dad, and then I'll get a torch and I'll fucking just burn the spider alive, dude. I get like some satisfaction out of doing it.
Kind of a weird dude.
Yeah,
Really
that's
fucked up.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
like
it.
serial killer shit, bro.
Who's
I
your
agree.
favorite serial killer, Beardo?
Michael Myers.
You
No, like
have
a real
a
one.
favorite serial killer?
Michael Myers.
Ryan knows every serial killer ever. He knows their backstory, their history, who they killed, what time they killed them, everything.
I mean, that
And
makes
he
sense.
knew,
Weird, man.
Damn.
and he knew it. Like somebody sent a super chat. It wasn't like Ryan was studying for it. Ryan just went on
You
like
know
a
what's
10-minute
that?
rant.
You know what is that? That is because of that show about that serial killer. What's the name of it?
There's like
Talking about
Dexter?
Ted Bundy.
true crime Dexter. Yeah.
Dexter. Yeah.
Oh, Dexter. Dexter.
Dexter
Dexter
that-
made people like serial killers, like those. I don't know, those crazy emo kids from the '90s who were all like, and mid 2000s were like, oh, Dexter, serial killers.
Yeah.
I've
started
never
watching
seen Dexter.
I got about 6 or 7 episodes in, and I was like, all right. It didn't draw me in, that
Yeah,
show.
me neither.
Yeah, I've never seen Dexter.
Because you're not an emo girl.
No, going back to spiders, man. Growing up, my dad, when I was a kid, my dad used to take me outside. We lived in Southern California, so we had like a lot of black widows and stuff. He used to take me outside. We used to take a flashlight and a torch and some bleach, and we used to fucking kill the black widows around the house. So now it's just a tradition. Like if I fucking see spiders outside of my house, I'll just fucking torch it or bleach it.
You're weird.
I grew up.
Did you have bleach at 3
I'm
a.m.?
weird. I grew up
Yeah.
doing that shit.
3 a.m. walking around with bleach.
Did you go around
Like a
like
MAGA
killing
hat?
dogs too and
Where
stuff?
are the
Or was it-
spiders?
Yeah.
No, that's Mike. Mike kills dogs.
I don't kill dogs. Well,
Mike does the
That's
same
not what I've
thing, but
heard.
with dogs.
Just because he's black doesn't mean that he kills dogs. dude.
That'd be
self-defense.
Asian. That'd be Asian.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to tie it into Michael Vick and all that stuff. That's really racist.
Oh, well,
Unbelievable.
Mhm.
pretty
listen,
wild, man.
stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason.
All right,
Unbelievable.
Craig, I know you wanted to talk about something tonight. What do you have pulled up for us?
We didn't even get to the
Wait, hold, I
Fantastic
have
Four
Fantastic
trailer.
Four pulled up right now.
Well, can somebody fucking do it then? fucking
have
asked
it.
for
You
2
know,
minutes
we
ago.
literally got off on another
Shit,
subject.
no, it was Mike talking about fucking spiders and shit.
Well, that was just to wait until you got this up.
All right, I have Fantastic Four right here.
We
Let's
had to
go.
wait for Beardo to get it up. That's not the first time Beardo's heard that in his life.
I will fucking quit.
Hey, that's how secure.
He'll quit the
that's how
day he has to go to the week he has to go to MegaCon and see Jeremy every day in person.
Hey, that's how secure he is. Somebody made one comment about his wiener, and he's gonna quit.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
Real quick, just off of the thing with
Okay.
his voice.
I was gonna say
I
that.
wish the voice was a little bit more rough.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
More
like
gravelly.
his voice, but his looks are
Yeah.
okay. But I didn't like his
Looks
voice.
okay, but the sound
Yeah.
is the voice is really, it takes you out of it completely.
It's a mix between.
kind of like this.
It should sound kind of like this,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit like a little bit more roughness in the voice. I think the look for the thing is good. Practical effects mixed with some CGI. I think it looks good. The voice should be a little bit more rough.
Yeah, like his vocal folds are made of rock. You
Right.
have
Yeah.
to sound like that.
yeah.
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock. The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi!
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together. As a family.
There you
Was
go,
that
boys.
John Malkovich at the end?
Yes,
That
that
was
was John
John
Malkovich. Yep.
Interesting.
Okay, I don't like it. I think it looks cheesy. I think it looks generic.
Yeah, very generic.
But I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I just don't think that it lands very well though for me. But it doesn't look like a woke disaster, but it just looks very
Yeah,
lifeless.
It's more
Bland.
of the same. Yeah, it's more of the same.
If this
It's bland.
if this dropped 10 years ago, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
people would be excited. It's a different aesthetic than we've gotten. You know, it's odd. The only thing that I think everybody can agree on, and I've not seen anybody defend it, is that Pedro Pascal is horribly miscast.
Correct.
Like, he just does not look like
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic. I also think it's really weird in that trailer. They show everybody else's powers. They never show his.
Except for his. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never
Yeah.
show him do anything in the trailer, which is
And-
really
Is
odd. to
Mr.
me, but-
Fantastic canonically white?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am so over Pedro Pascal. I'm
Yeah,
sick
yeah.
and tired of this dude, man. Like I am sick and tired of seeing this guy cast in everything. It's
Yep.
overkill.
That's why I went and highlighted this frame with the mustache and stuff. Like Reed Richards is typically clean shaven or has a full beard.
Yes.
So with him with a mustache, yeah, he's got the salt and pepper, sides right here. But Pedro Pascal, this is a miscasting right here.
It's Pedro Pascal
horrible.
and Jack Black. I can't stand seeing those two anymore.
I don't mind the Sue. I don't mind the Sue Storm, but
No, she looks good.
she looks fine. But I also don't like. I don't like Johnny Storm. That doesn't scream Johnny Storm to me.
It looks old school to me.
Bring back Chris Evans.
Chris Evans was a great Johnny Storm.
I mean, he needs a job.
Yeah,
since he's not a movie star. But overall, yeah, this isn't. I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's very uninspiring. It just feels very cheap and generic and very. I don't know if I guess safe might be the word that I would go with.
Safe.
What is the reception been? Because like I said, I've been traveling all day. So do you have the dislike counter on your?
This is the official Marvel.
What kind of fucking retard are you to not have the dislike counter? What kind of gay retard are you?
You gotta install the extension.
You never sent it to me.
What is wrong with you?
You never sent it to me.
Jesus Christ.
Called him a gay retard.
God, if Dr. fucking Disrespect had it, you'd have it. God damn it.
Yeah, probably.
Hang on. I have it. It's 653,000 upvotes to 39,000 downvotes. So it's very well received. Very well received. So there's that. You know, because I have a fucking dislike counter like a fucking grown ass man. All right.
I don't know how to fucking do that shit.
Just Google it. It's an extension. It's a Chrome extension.
I think
Mo
Sue
Monty
Storm
said just quit, Beardo. LOL.
Yeah, thank you, Mo Monty. I think Sue Storm looks good. I think Ben Grimm as the actor for Ben Grimm is fine, but he should have at least like Michael Chiklis back in the 05 Fantastic Four. He at least he took his voice down here when he was actually the Thing, and he changed his voice. He was a voice actor for the Thing essentially at that point, even though he was doing it in practical effects. This actor should have done the same thing, just to use his regular talking voice while he's Ben Grimm and for the Thing. It's not believable.
Yeah, it's lame.
Yeah. Overall,
lame.
I guess we'll see. It is getting a very positive reception, so I'll give it credit for that. I personally think it's very uninspired. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of heart. It feels very paint by the numbers, studio driven bullshit to me. But that's just based off the first trailer, so.
So, and then real quick, so the main real thing about the trailer today was about the CGI with the Thing, and it's been really mixed with people saying the CGI looks horrible or they think it looks perfect. I think it looks just fine. Here's Alex Ross. This is Alex Ross, his, Fantastic Four painting drawing of the Thing. And then we have this, which is a comparison of the two. I think this is pretty spot on. I think they nailed it between Alex Ross, the comic book style, and then this version that we're going to get in the movie. It's not what we got in the 2005, which was your full-blown practical effects with Michael Chiklis, and then in the Fan 4 stick, whatever, which was completely CGI. This is more, I believe, comic book accurate, and I personally think it looks good. This is the one.
Can you maybe pull up the old one to refresh people's memories?
Right. So, but real quick, so this is the one shot that people were really picking apart today on Twitter. This one, people were like, this looks horrible. This doesn't look like the Thing. This is terrible. This is just one small sample size of really what we're getting. And it could be the fedora that makes it look awkward with the strong brow right here. I personally, I think it looks good. And for what Dan was asking for, here's the here's the Alex Ross version.
No, I mean the one from the first movie.
Michael Chiklis.
Oh, Michael Chiklis. You're looking for Michael Chiklis. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I mean it looks fine.
While you're looking for that, I mean just for research purposes, I have this picture of Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
I mean, because she was in the original Fantastic Four movies, and I I felt like it was a good opportunity to pay some homage. I respect women.
Yeah.
I
think
respect
it's important.
this woman quite a few times. So I think respecting women is important.
Jeremy, I just
Yeah.
want to commend you for your bravery right now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Wow.
you. I
Very
wasn't sure what would
brave,
happen. I
bold.
was
It's
not
important.
sure.
It's important for you to step out of your comfort zone and really look at an attractive woman now and then.
I mean, nothing's gonna beat Jessica Alba as the Invisible Woman. But
Let's just back that up. Nothing's gonna beat Jessica Alba.
right. So Dan,
you
this
don't
is
have
the
to say anything.
05. This is the
Right.
05 version of the Michael Chiklis
Right.
the thing. This is a good one right here, and this one too. So all completely
Yeah,
practical effects. Obviously, you don't have the strong eyebrow, but the strong brow is more comic accurate, really.
Yeah, they could do it practical with the comic book accurate.
So
look.
the new one for this one is a mix between practical and then with a touch of CGI on top of it.
Right. I respect that.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, look, if people are enjoying it, that's perfectly fine. It does seem that it's being kind of well received overall. So, showing your DMs, by the way. Good
Yep,
job on that one.
I just noticed.
So I hate that Twitter does that. I really
it's
do.
automatic. It's automatic
know.
sometimes.
It makes no sense that they do that shit.
Yeah. But anyway, so here's the movie compared to Alex Ross. I think it's a great design for the thing.
Yeah, I think the design for the thing is fine. I think that's the least of my problems, actually. I think he might be the best part of the trailer in terms of his design. It's everything else that just feels very, very generic. Galaxy Quest has more heart and soul than that fucking trailer. You know what I mean? And I love Galaxy Quest. So it just doesn't, it feels very studio driven, but
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that. I personally
It
am
also
not
doesn't
overly
say it gives
excited
you
for
nothing
anything
about the
they're doing.
plot. Gives you any. It doesn't give you anything about.
Which
the
for a
plot.
teaser, I appreciate that for a teaser.
Oh, it's a teaser. It's not a.
That was a
trailer.
teaser. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I know this isn't a political show, but I can't help but to share this one, man. Democrats are just losing their fucking minds.
This is an unprecedented moment, a constitutional crisis, but we will match their energy. With unprecedented organizing, mobilizing, agitating, we will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi nutball baby.
Wow.
Holy shit.
A godless, lawless billionaire who no one elected. Elon, this is the American people. This is not your trashy Cybertruck that you can just dismantle, pick apart, and sell the pieces of.
They are broken, dude. Like they are they're
These people are
literally
insane.
they're literally doing a big, like, all of these Democrats are doing this call to call out Elon Musk. It's all anti-Elon.
If she accused someone of being a Nazi here in Brazil and it's a false accusation, she could be arrested. Because over here we don't have the First Amendment. We don't have freedom of speech. So if you will accuse, and Nazism is criminalized here in Brazil. So if you accuse someone of a crime and it's a false accusation, you go to jail.
Yeah,
good.
That's so. Hold on, I'm just kind of looking at this from afar. They're freaking out because we're more or less doing an audit on how spending is across the United States government, and they don't want it. Is that the idea? They're just upset over that.
Yep.
So they're afraid of getting caught. That's really what it comes down to.
100%. 100%.
Their meal ticket is up.
Yeah, they are the meltdowns and the freaking out. Again, what happens when something is basically at the end of the run? They become desperate. That's where they are.
Right.
It's becoming over for them, and they are desperate. And when you become desperate at the end, you're willing to throw anything. It's the equivalent of a Hail Mary at the end of the football game. This is their Hail Mary. They have nothing left. They're basically trying to to leverage everyone together to try and throw Elon Musk under the bus. AOC said he's the dumbest billionaire she's ever seen.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Like, you could say a lot of things about Elon Musk. He is not stupid.
Yeah.
He does lack some common sense, especially when he told Asmongold that you're a slave to your editors, because Asmon was essentially like, let me go with my editors because they run my YouTube channel. And Elon was like, he's a slave to his editors. They're like, no, Elon, you don't get any of this.
I think Elon Musk lacks social intelligence. Social intelligence, a different form of intelligence. People who lack social intelligence are usually socially awkward, that sort of stuff.
Dude, the
it's
guy,
a separate form of intelligence.
He's literally autistic. Like that's
yeah.
By the way, this is the best news I've seen all day. We did it, guys. Racism is done.
I saw this earlier today.
The NFL is removing the "end racism" end zone message for the Super Bowl, which is good. We did it.
Which is there's some coincidences here, because at first I saw earlier today that
Roger
Trump,
Goodell claimed that he wasn't backing off this identity politics stuff. Did you see that report?
No, I didn't.
I didn't see that one.
Okay,
but,
go ahead, Beardo. My bad.
So what I saw earlier today was that Trump is planning on going to the Super Bowl. And then a few hours later, I saw this, that for the Super Bowl, for the first time since 2021, the NFL is not going to have end racism at the back of the end zone. Shortly after Trump announced that he's going to the Super Bowl.
Yes. Let's go. I mean, to be fair, you know, and I think the messages do work. Like I heard there was and I don't know why the mainstream media has talked about this, but there was like 100 guys that admitted like that they were like actually going to like rape all of these women, but then they saw like a message from Hollywood that said stop raping, and they're like, oh my God, we have to stop. Like this works. Yeah. It literally stops people from being racist, from raping, from killing. All you have to do is just say it. It's like, hey guys, don't be rapist, and they'll stop.
Dude, I speak from firsthand experience. I am significantly less racist ever since the NFL put end racism in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, seriously.
It's so good to hear.
Yeah, it helped me a lot too. So I really appreciate the NFL on this brave stance.
Like gun-free zones signs.
Well, like a criminal, with his gun. He's like, oh, there's a sign.
Oh no,
I can't bring my gun. Okay,
I cannot disrespect the sign. Come on.
Well, and here's the other side of it.
Then he destroys the sign.
Yeah, Keith Olbermann over here says if you're against stop racism, that means you're for racism.
Yeah.
So I want to make it very clear, Jeremy. I'm expecting your masthead on top of the screen to just have a giant. Like, why is there a logo? It just should be circling stop racism so everybody can stop. Which is good.
Good Lord, man. I swear, like things are going to get so much crazier. And that's the thing is where a lot of people I've been saying it, man, just get ready. Because and that's going to be one of the things I think we're going to talk about at our panel at MegaCon in terms of like the culture shift and everything that we've been witnessing. This is going to continue to break people's brains as we get further into this. So I'm excited to see the reactions. The reactions are the best part of it. The meltdowns, the crying, all of it. So bring it on. I'm here for it. So, all right, a few more, Beardo, and then we're gonna see what Craig wants to talk about.
Sure. We got Do Guy with a $20. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been bought out by activist company. They have backtracked on everything they stood for. This is the small amount of DEI infection that will eventually overtake the studio.
Really?
I haven't seen anything about what's going on with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
IGN loved it.
Would they give it a 7 out of 10?
No, I think they give it a 9, right? Am I wrong about that?
Okay, that's a really bad sign then.
Am I wrong about that?
Let me check it out real quick.
Yeah, confirm that. I think IGN gave it a 9.
Yeah, I think I saw a 9.
I saw IGN posting tutorials on how to be gay on the game.
Yeah, so that was what's funny is, they posted their review, and I think it did get a 9 out of 10. But then, right after that, they were like, hey, this is how you go make out with a dude in the game, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They gave it an 8.
Okay.
Man, the
But,
first
yeah.
one is so funny because in all those RPGs, Elder Scrolls games, you see a book. Oh, cool, a book. Let's read it. And then in that game, you see a book, and then a message shows up saying, you don't know how to read. and then it directs you to a huge quest to learn how to read.
To learn how to read. That's
so
funny.
you can read the book.
Their final review was, they gave it a 9 overall. This person also, the same lady, Leanna Hafer, gave Dragon Age Veilguard a 9 as well.
Of course.
So
The same reviewer? Same reviewer?
Same reviewer.
Fuck.
Yep. Well,
Thank you, guy.
Yeah, so we'll have to. I'm behind on a lot of that stuff because I've been so buried in all the political stuff. But one gaming thing that I heard about, and I'm assuming you guys, heard about this was our boy Az. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
Asmongold?
He's been
I saw that.
Yeah, here we go.
Funny.
So yeah, you were a little bit involved with this, Dan. So you're the reason this whole thing happened. So
yeah, I was kind of the catalyst that ignited the flames of Gamergate 2. It started with the Brazilian.
Yeah. So okay. So for anybody that's watching, tell them real quick. Give them the cliff notes of like what happened, Dan.
Yeah, I bought. I didn't buy it. You get it with the Game Pass thing. So I played it. And I didn't go beyond the character creation screen because of the interchangeable pronoun shit. I have very low tolerance for that kind of stuff. A lot of people continue to play. I didn't, and I went to Twitter and people gave me shit. People call me soft. People call me all kinds of names. It's nothing. You're oversensitive. That kind of stuff. And then somebody told me on that post that I made on Twitter, hey, Az agrees with you. He thinks this game is woke too, and he had an epic rant the other day. And I was like, cool, I'm going to watch that rant. And then I watched that rant. I thought it was epic. I agreed with everything he said. So I asked him, hey, Az. And he tweeted this.
I know, he tweeted it.
That I sent him.
Let me see if I can actually find it real quick. Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick.
I asked him, hey, Az, I loved your rant the other day. I agree with it. You mind if I screen grab it and share it? It might bring you a little heat, though.
Might bring you a little heat.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he was like,
man.
of course, dude, of course. And so I did
Here it is,
and
right
then,
here. Here it is.
Yeah.
Right here. Here it is.
Hey, dude.
If I screen grab your epic rant about Starfield, woke shit, and posted to Twitter, might bring you some heat, though. Fill your boots, dude.
Yeah,
so after that, you posted it. How quickly did the video start taking off?
It was the next morning.
Okay.
The next morning, I woke up and it was like, what the fuck? And then what pissed me off the most is people started stealing the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't steal it. I asked him. But people started, at least retweet mine.
Yeah.
But it's like all these big YouTubers, Act Ma'am. He was one of the ones that stole the video.
Mm-hmm.
But it was crazy. And poor ass, man, I felt so bad. I sent him a big super chat that week.
So for the people that weren't around for that one, it's like,
it was
bad.
It was a bad.
I don't think that I've ever known anyone that's gone that viral.
That was that dogpiled. Especially viral negatively.
Yes.
In a negative way. In a negative way, I haven't seen something like it ever.
Yes. So that's all to tell you guys the story of like, and of course, all of us were like, no, Az is right. Like, he's 100% right. He's justified. And even like, 6 months after Starfield released, do you know what the Starfield fans were talking about? They weren't talking about Starfield because no one was playing Starfield. They were talking about Az's rant about Starfield. And it's pretty clear that, that he was right. So Asmon uploads this video the other day. It says pronouns are dead. Here we go. Oh, shit. I'm not screaming.
What an idiot.
Fucking gender ambiguity.
At this.
Fucking pronouns. Fucking gender ambiguity. fucking current day Californian shit. Because that's all we fucking know.
Look at his chat.
We're boring. We're so fucking boring.
Everybody made fun of Az. Everybody hated Az. But he was right.
Yes.
And now everybody is agreeing with him, and he was 100% right. In fact, he didn't chimp out harder about pronouns hard enough. Planned Parenthood missed a golden opportunity here to resonate with normal people had they terminated the abortion of a game and saved some idiots some money. This is literally you screaming and crying over pronouns. You gave a game a bad review because it had basic English language in it. So I can understand why the term media literacy might be too much for you. You want to know what's really funny about this? He won.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you think media literacy is. It doesn't matter because ultimately people support him now. And now his opinion is so pervasive that companies are avoiding it. And the government has even made it mandatory for people to not include pronouns in their emails. Complete bald victory. And by the way, Starfield's fucking dead. Here's the thing, guys. Keep this in mind. If you are the kind of person that doesn't want to, if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to see pronouns in video games, be as loud and obnoxious as you possibly can be, and you will bully the companies out of doing it. I promise you, it will work. All you have to do is do it enough. You can totally bully them out of doing it. You can bully them out of fucking anything. And so never, same as that. Yep, because that's what they did. How the fuck do you think pronouns got in the games?
Yes.
How do you think it happened? It's because these fuckers got bullied into doing it because they were afraid of being called sexist or like homophobic or transphobic. So now, if you want it to go away, do the exact same thing, complain, freak the fuck out, downvote the shit out of the games, go absolutely ape shit, review bomb them, do everything that you possibly can, and you will force them to come to your side of the table because you're the customer and what you say matters and what they think doesn't.
This is literally what we've all been talking about for as long as I have been doing this. And
it's you guys' career.
Yeah, man. Like, this is it right here. This is what we've been saying. Now, 100% respect to Asmongold for making that video. Also, pay attention to the people that shit all over that will shift their talking points now. That will shift because they have all this shit on their face because they dogpiled. They jumped on the bandwagon for various amount of reasons. And just you will see people shifting the conversation now, and he was always right. And we've all of us constantly said he was right because he was right because we pay attention to this shit. And nobody feels better about this than Dan, by the way. Nobody feels better about this than Dan.
I'm the unsung hero of this story. Yeah. Asmongold didn't mention me. Come on, man.
Man, I wish people would take clips of our show and post them on the internet. That'd be so good.
You got to do.
Now, every time I'd ask someone, every time I'd ask someone, every time I'd ask someone to clip their show, they're like, "No, please,
no,
please don't."
But I will say, like, that was. I mean, I remember talking to Az about it when it happened, and I just, I was like, dude, don't we're your soldiers. Let us handle the fight for you right now because there's no way you can handle this. It was unbelievable how much hate he was getting.
Yeah,
it really was.
That kind of support and by his colleagues, you guys, and also the people at home, that was super important. That was extremely important because it must suck. It must absolutely suck. It wasn't me. It was just my post, and it already sucked for me. I was like, look at all those angry people. But it was directed to ass. So imagine that. So, you guys are the best. You guys at home, this fellowship, it's
man.
It's amazing.
It's good that it's finally come full circle. And he was right. Everybody else was wrong. That's just the reality of the situation right there. So
I just found an old video of a certain internet contrarian that was saying that Az was wrong. It wasn't a big deal. And he's not even on the internet anymore. So
there you go.
Really?
There you go. See, like
say it in the private chat.
So and it's just you love to see it, man. You love to see it. So, shout out to the Silverback and shout out to everybody who looks like an idiot today. Glorious to see right here. All right, Beardo. Beardo. Let's read a few more, and then I want to move on to Craig's topic.
Sure, let's do it. JT Owsley with a $10. I'm training a new girl at work. She's short, curvy, with nice lips, and my 60-year-old boss approves. They're getting more touchy to me lately, and this ain't it. I want to split my mom in half.
Dan's the only one that left.
It sounds.
On Friday,
I love
sounds
this. Not okay. It's just not.
All right, go ahead.
You got. Besides the last part, it sounds like a not so bad problem to have until you finished. Thank you for the $10 there. Andre CR with a $5,000 in check, which is about 10 USD. Tuesday night C-main event.
C-main event.
Thank you for the $5,000. The Gay Carpenter with a 10 put towards a new gimbal, Beardo. I have a great gimbal. Thank you for the $10. Louis C with a 10 as absolute bald victory. Jeremy, absolute bald victory. Beardo is absolutely bald. Regulators, shout out.
Regulators, shout out.
Hey, shout out. Shout out. Thank you for the $10. Beardo's chin with a 10.
It's impressive.
Damn.
Remember when you broke both of your hands and had to use me for your penis? I mean, pencil holder for your lonely times? I mean, homework, stressful times. Thank you for the $10. Gray Oak with a $10. As a veteran, can I request a viewing of USA Army Special Operations Command ad called Iron Sharpens Iron on YouTube? See you this weekend.
Noted. Yes, and see you this weekend. Man, I can't wait. It's going to be great.
U.S. Army Special Operations Command ad.
I have bad news.
Uh-oh.
Seaman is expensive.
Yeah, we know this. And well established.
With the microphone, according to Game Eye, it's $185.
Yeah, that's like six Brazilian dollars. It's okay. It's fine. You'll be all right.
Does Dan understand what he's saying?
It's the opposite. I'm talking about Seaman.
He might. I don't know. He's also really gay. So
don't talk about me as if I wasn't here. Address me.
Golden Nuggets with a $10 says, thanks to Beardo, I can now walk. I used to run. What? Thank you for the $10. Jeremy the Cyborg with a 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Jeremy the Cyborg. That's not cheap, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate it. Golden Nuggets with another 10. There was a young man named Dan. He was very big in Japan. When he sang to his fans, he enchanted the lands, and now the whole world is a fan. That's gay. That's gay.
Hey, no, that's awesome.
Somebody sounds a little jealous, Dan.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I don't like when anybody gets compliments on this panel.
Golden Nuggets, you could do better.
Thank you, Golden Nuggets.
I've seen
You're
better.
The best.
Thank you, Golden
Very
Nuggets,
manly.
for the $10. The Horror Host with a $20. One aspect of the gay in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 that no one is talking about is the guy Toy can be gay with. Hans Capon was a real person. Jan, let's just go with Jan. Who
Let's call him Jan.
Let's just call him Jan, who both straight and 15 at the time the game takes place in 1403.
Really? That's fucked up.
That's
I gotta say, Beardo was rolling, and then he got to those last names, and he botched the last half of that super chat. Like, he
All
just,
right. One
really
aspect
threw-
of the gay in Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance that no one is talking about is the guy toy can be gay with. Hans Capon was a real person, Jan, who both strat and straight, I believe, and 15 at the time.
Who are both straight?
Goodness fucking gracious,
that's
bro.
not how you spell straight.
You
At
read it
15,
a second time, man.
at 15 at
We
the
gave you
time,
another
and the game
chance.
takes place 1403. That's
Don't
gay,
read it
dude.
again.
I already unstarted.
Holy
Poppin' Fresh J with a 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Poppin' Fresh J.
Fucking
Thank you,
wild,
Papa
dude.
Fresh J. All right, Craig, what are we talking about? What do we got?
Seaman.
Let's go.
What are we
Very
doing?
expensive.
All right, so everybody loves video game controllers. We all do. I mean, there's something special about putting that little piece of plastic in your hand and just going to town, right, Dan? Let them know, huh? Well, I don't know if you guys saw Xbox announced a new controller today, and that's actually pretty sharp looking, and it kind of harkens back to the old N64 days. So if you want to share my screen,
Really?
yeah, you can take a look at it. It's the Pulse Cypher Special Edition. Nice kind of cherry red here, and you can kind of see it here. It's $80, $79. It's got the see-through look to it. I don't know. I always like looking at video game controllers. I think
Very 2000s.
very 2000s. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has that classic like N64 vibe to it.
And how much is it?
PlayStation 2 had a lot of controllers like this as well.
Yeah, $75.
See-through.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man, they're getting expensive.
Dude,
these
that's
days.
nothing, bro. Dude,
I know. Like a new controller is. Well,
Xbox Elite, the Xbox
the
Elite,
Elite,
with with the paddles on the back. This is a $200 controller.
Holy
Yeah, I know.
shit! Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's aimed at a
that's a special. That's especially
at a niche.
specialty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's aimed at a niche. But indeed, game controllers are getting more expensive and more fragile.
Yes, they are.
I
Yes.
dropped
Right.
my Series X controller and it started turning off by itself. I have all my Super Nintendo controllers from my childhood still work perfectly. You have to clean the contacts like maybe every 5 years, but they are perfect. And we used to treat those controllers rough, man. We like grab the
Bro, my
wire and
GameCube
swing
controller.
them.
My GameCube controller got the living
bro
shit beat out of it, dude. It was
Dude.
bad. Like, I mean,
Yes.
seriously, like, what I used to do to my GameCube controller, like, it made what Chris Brown did to Rihanna look like child's play. Like, I used to beat the shit out of the GameCube controller. Okay,
I've been
and
through.
It still works, and it still worked.
I still have about 2 working GameCube controllers that I can find. This Xbox Elite I've had for 2 years, 0 problems. I've gone through 4 PlayStation 5 controllers.
Yeah,
really
it's pathetic.
5.
Yep.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
4 PlayStation 5 controllers that I've had to replace. This Xbox Elite, granted it's $200, but you're getting your money's worth. You're getting, I've had
What
this
happened?
for 2
Did you
years.
did you drop the controllers or something?
It just gets wonky. It's not even stick drift. It's like it just don't work no more.
And there's a stick drift as well with the modern controllers too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. The only problem that I had with PS1 and PS2 controllers, that rubber stick starts to kind of get sticky and gross. That's the only problem.
You're playing with Dorito fingers.
Yeah.
No. The actual rubber starts kind of melting or something.
For your Xbox controllers?
No. The PS1 and PS2 controllers.
Oh yeah. That's
So
probably
here-
just the material that it was made with
when
back
they
then.
start getting really old, I don't know if there's some chemical reaction that starts to happen or something, but it's really gross.
I know Craig well, and I knew this is where he was going with this.
Yep.
So, best controllers of all time. I love this
Let's go.
conversation.
I mean, it might have been because he told us before we started the show.
I have.
What's that?
Fuck you.
Listen, we're one and the same here. All right. Look, I have not read this, but I think this is always a great discussion point. All right. I've not seen this article, but I figured we can go through and see if we agree. So let's start at the top and
Let's
work
do
our
it.
way down. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Number 15, courtesy of Slash Gear. the Sega Genesis Mega Drive, specifically the 6-button controller.
Yeah, the 6-button version. Yeah,
that's a big one.
I personally don't like the configuration of the
I was never
right
like
side button.
The Genesis controller overall was not my favorite. I never played the 6-button configuration. I only played the was it the 3-button Genesis one? Yeah, that's the only one I played.
Well, they had to add the extra 3 buttons for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you just have punch. And then you had to press start to switch over to kick.
Nintendo had the genius idea to add shoulder buttons.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
then you could have 6 buttons, but in a more comfortable way.
Yep. All right. So 14, the Dreamcast controller. Okay, that's interesting. All right. I think we should probably just kind of make our way through these as opposed to ranking them because we don't. The GameCube controller.
Whoa! What the fuck? 13? Get the fuck out of here.
The GameCube was awesome.
GameCube controller is a top 3 controller.
Wow.
Get fucked, whoever made this list. Get fucked.
Wow.
I'm pissed.
I don't like it.
So mad.
I don't like the button configuration. It's weird.
Yeah.
I love the GameCube controller. There's something about the triggers. The clickiness on the triggers on the GameCube is so satisfying.
Awesome.
Yes.
The triggers are great.
The GameCube controller is one of the most divisive controllers in the history.
It's very
of video.
divisive.
You see it in the chat.
Yeah.
You see in the chat. You've either got people saying "fuck that controller" and everybody's like, "It's the GOAT."
I think the most divisive controller's got to be the 64.
64 is very divisive too. But what ruins that controller for me is the button configuration.
Man, I'll say I do not agree. The Atari 2600 joystick is better than the GameCube controller.
No way.
No, we're at a point now where everything they're going to mention, you're going to go, "That's not better than the GameCube." Look, I love the NES controller. It's a game changer for its time. It's not better than the fucking GameCube controller.
It's
GameCube was great.
If you go back and you actually put an NES controller in your hand, the controls they're meant for children. I mean, they are.
Yes.
I'm 6'4", right? So I've got tiny man hands or big man hands over a tiny controller.
Which one?
I've got tiny man hands.
I got little man hands.
Little man hands. I got big old
Prefer
man
the term
hands.
micro hands. If you...
Okay, here we go. We're gonna throw in the Xbox adapter. Okay, this
what
is
the this is
what is this?
This is brownie.
Wait,
this
the
is
Xbox
brownie
adapter is this for people like Ricky Berwick who can't fucking play video games?
No, this is for playing with your dick. Doesn't count.
Okay.
It's for playing with your
This is
chin.
for brownie. This is bullshit brownie points. That's what this is.
The Switch Pro controller, it's not a bad controller at all. I would say this is pretty good controller.
The Switch Pro is essentially an Xbox controller. You just change the face buttons.
Yeah. Real quick,
I think the Switch Pro is
Craig's not happy.
low.
Craig is not happy with us, so he has a statement real quick. Here's a statement from Craig.
Look at his hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee.
That's right. Hey, let him know, President Trump.
Look at the size of the NES controller near my hand. Very small.
Dan has tiny man hands too. Look at that.
I have the Xbox Elite controller, which is the Xbox controller, next to the Switch Pro. It's the same controller.
It's the same.
It's the same exact thing, except just the face buttons. The face buttons are swapped.
Yep.
That's it. It's the same thing.
Okay, so we got the Joy-Cons, the Xbox Elite.
The
Joy-Cons?
The Joy-Cons?
That's wild.
The Joy-Cons shouldn't be on this list.
The Joy-Cons suck.
The Joy-Cons, the Joy-Cons are kind of a crutch for while you don't have money to buy the Pro.
100%, dude.
Right,
Yeah.
correct.
Anyway,
this is whack. This is whack.
I'll say this about the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are unique, and I like the idea that you can turn the Joy-Cons to the side. The problem is that you're like, instead of having your finger over here, your thumb over here, you got your thumb in the middle, and it's right next to your other thumb. You know what I mean? I like the idea, but
it's made for kids.
Yeah, it's just like the old NES controller. So we got the Elite.
Xbox Elite should be number 1, if not 2.
It should be number 1. What?
It should be number 1, if not 2.
No.
The N64 controller? That's
I will tell
wild,
you
dude.
what number 1 should be right now.
Go ahead.
Super Nintendo.
Xbox 360.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Xbox 360 is the best controller.
Number 1, to me, number 1, it's between, it should be the Xbox Elite or the PlayStation 3.
360.
Okay.
I don't think PlayStation controllers should be that high. The N64 controller is
Guitar
wild,
Hero!
Guitar Hero, what are we doing?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
This is
What
not a serious
website is
list.
this? What are we doing?
Yeah,
this isn't serious.
All right,
This
all right.
not- this
Yeah,
is
that
not-
N64
we don't-
controller is like the worst, bro.
We don't need to
Like,
look at this. We don't need to look at this if we don't want to.
No, we have to finish. We have
this
to
was
finish
good.
now.
This is good for conversation. Let's
All right,
go.
We got to get to
All
number
right,
one
all right.
now.
Oh God, I can't even do this.
What?
It's very good.
That's at number 4. What are we doing?
I consider this number 1. I consider Super Nintendo.
There's an
Right.
argument. There's an argument for this to be the number 1 for sure.
The invention of shoulder buttons enabled modern gaming as we know it today.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So here, my top 3 is 360. It's either GameCube or Super Nintendo, and then the other. So those are my top 3, though. I don't know where I'd put number 2, but I will say I'm a big fan of the PS5 controller as well. I saw that one was on the list.
Yeah,
I like the PS5
the
controller.
PS5 controller is great. No, the PlayStation 5 controller is great.
By the way,
it's a great controller.
Just for the record, I am not a Sony shill. Beardo is. So my opinion.
I'm a PC gamer.
I am not a PlayStation shill. Beardo is. So my
I'm a PC
opinion
gamer
is
and I
more
play on an
valid than
Xbox
his.
controller.
My opinion is more
That
valid
says
than
everything.
his.
Bruh,
He's playing on an Xbox controller.
Hey, listen,
I play on
if
an
you wanna pull
Xbox
the whole I
controller.
have Black Friends card, that's fine. But the point is, you're still a PlayStation shill, and we know that.
You're more of a PlayStation shill than I am.
Why?
Why you refuse to play? You refuse to play PC games.
That's
you
true.
play everything on PlayStation.
He has a 3080.
I didn't play Spider-Man 2 like you and say it was good.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but guess
no.
what? The Wii remote is too.
What?
All right, hey, go back. I didn't see the rest. What
No,
happened?
no.
Go back.
No.
What was
It was
3?
getting worse.
Okay, 3. I mean, I like it. I do like it.
Okay,
I
well,
do like
here's
the
thing.
DualSense 5.
Number 1 has to be the 360 controller.
And that's the only one they got right. That's the only one they got right.
360
What?
controller
It's not even on the list.
What?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
crazy,
so
man.
I'll tell you why the 360 controller, because it's too similar to the Xbox Elite. Because after the 360, almost every single Xbox controller has been pretty much the same.
Who wrote this? I need to find out who wrote this.
And the PlayStation. So if we're going to play,
where they live.
Craig, go back. Go back down to number 1.
I didn't spend any money, and I still want a refund. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
So-
what website is this? Dogshit.
So-
refund my time.
So the DualShock, real quick, the DualShock, the PlayStation DualShock, it's been the same design until PlayStation 3. So between
that's
PlayStation
an
1
argument.
to 3,
That's an argument.
it's technically the same controller. PlayStation 4 is when they changed the design, and then PlayStation 5 changed the design
Yeah,
again.
but
so
you
from
can't-
PlayStation 1 to 3, it's the same controller.
But you can't make that argument for 360 and the Xbox Elite. You can't do it.
Yes, you
They're
can.
different.
No,
No,
the
they're
fuck
different
you
controllers.
cannot. They are massively different.
They're very different controllers.
Very similar.
No, they're
very
not.
similar.
No,
I
they're
have
not.
I have a 360
Beardo,
and an
no,
Elite on me.
They're not.
They're very similar.
Beardo, no, they're not.
They're very similar.
The upgrade
No, they're not.
from the original
Yes, they are.
Xbox to the 360 was a huge
That was a
leap.
huge gap.
But
Yes.
The when you went from the 360 even to the Xbox One controller, like the removal of the battery pack, the way that they lengthened the sticks, everything, very different. And they've just like no.
From a wireless, take the battery pack excuse out of the equation.
It's not an excuse.
It's 100% an excuse in its scope. The actual like structure of the 360 controller to all of the new Xbox controllers, it's very similar. It's not identical, but it's very similar.
It's as similar as this fucking controller right here to the 360. Like it's this that's how similar it is.
No, that's completely different.
That's wild, bro.
The
what I'm saying is they're
directional
not
pad
similar.
and the
They're not
analogs are
similar.
fucking swapped.
That's the whole point. That's my point. Like you can
The
say that they're
360
similar, they're
isn't
not.
like that.
The 360 controller has its own.
The 360 is
feel
still
design.
offset
Why are we letting a
analogs.
PlayStation guy
Hold on.
argue with
You're-
us about controllers?
shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Listen to me. Listen to me.
They
Listen to me.
finally
Listen to
got
me.
one
Beardo,
right.
Beardo, you're trying to add logic to this fucking article that has goddamn Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Okay.
No, this isn't about the article. This is about
The
Xbox.
Wiimotes number 2.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with
And
the
also,
article.
somebody brought up a good point. The Duke deserves to be on this list because
I
not
was
only
gonna
was
go
it a
get
great
it.
controller,
The
but
Duke-
it's but it can double as a weapon, and the fact that you can
The
protect
Duke was
yourself with that.
terrible. It was
Bro,
terrible.
no, that controller
It
was
was
so
fucking terrible.
You know,
Okay,
you know,
hold
I
on,
realized
bro.
how I told somebody a joke about the Duke controller one time, and they totally did not get it. And I'm like, damn, either I'm old or something. Because they said,
Right.
did you bring the original Xbox 360 controller over? I said, I would have, man, but I didn't have my pickup truck. And they were like, what do you mean? And I'm like,
Bro, the Duke is such
Do
a
you not
goated
get it?
controller. Bro, look
The
at that
Duke was
bitch,
terrible,
bro.
dude.
You could literally
It's
beat a
awful.
man to death with that
It's
and then
awful,
play Halo.
dude. It's awful.
Oh, okay,
Look at
so
this.
here, oh, there you go.
that.
Look at that bad boy.
it's like a pregnant controller.
The Duke is the 300-pound they them.
I personally like. I know like nostalgia has us like looking at the Duke in a certain way. I hated it at the time. I hated
Me
it.
too, man.
I
hated
love the
that.
fucking Duke.
I
No, it's
hated
terrible.
it. I
That
hated the
controller
Duke.
was so great.
It was
So-
bad.
Question. Actually, I have a little bit of information here as to why this guy ranked this where it is. It's real simple.
Okay.
This guy is from England, and that's why he was a European dude, and he's from the UK. And guess what was king in the UK in the 90s? The PlayStation. Xbox. The Xbox was not a
Starting to make a lot of sense
yeah.
here.
It's all these
Really?
crazy UK people. So the Xbox was not a big player over in the UK.
Yeah, they also drive on the wrong side of the road. So
So this is why, you know, and you know, he also put his profile pic as that. So there's that. Like, just saying, if that's your avatar on your website, you should probably, you know, like that explains why the DualShock is number one. And so
The DualShock is great.
it's yes, but
You
it's
know
not
what
the
was
number
also
one.
fantastic
It's not
about the
number
OG?
one. Number one.
The OG
Sorry, Dan.
Xbox controllers, they had this. You know, everyone had like their grandmas or their sisters tripping on their wires, tripping on back in the day when we had wires on the controllers. They had this. Oh no, grandma, be careful! Now grandma's not gonna
And now
throw your
grandma's
console
still
on
alive.
the floor. Yeah.
All right. Thanks,
There you go.
Xbox.
So that was genius. I always thought that was
Number
genius.
one should be the Xbox Elite. That's the best. It's the best
See,
controller.
I find that to be a gimmicky controller. Like I think the standard controllers is what should be considered. So like the controllers that it comes with the system that are standard for the system.
okay,
Like
I get that point of okay, if
yeah.
you're not going with specialized, it's
yeah,
just,
I mean
this
it's
is
a
the base
$200 and
controller.
something controller that you're comparing to a standard controller.
playing with the paddles on the back, and you don't have to touch. You don't have to touch the face buttons, and you
I don't
can just
like how he's
keep your.
doing those face buttons. That was weird.
You can keep your fingers. You can
thumb
keep
can
your
always
thumbs
be
on the
on the
analog.
sticks.
You
Yeah,
can keep your thumbs on the
never take
analog.
it off.
It's
You just
it's great.
I personally
And
like,
you can change out and swap the analog sticks for whatever kind of analog stick that comes with it, and you can take
rub
off
your
the directional
fingers
pad, and
on
you can put on a different one.
always,
I
like
love
a
it.
Circular, slow motion.
A slow
yeah, he's like,
motion.
I love that you don't have to take your fingers off. It's just
I
right
love-
there, just
Dan loves playing Seaman with the Xbox Elite controller.
I personally find
Also-
the Xbox Elite controller to
Craig
be
is just like,
a
what
little
have I
too busy.
done?
It's too busy. It's too busy.
Also-
How? It's the same controller. It's the
Yeah,
same.
with like fucking paddles on the and like five.
You can take them
paddles
off.
in the back.
You can literally take them off. You don't have to use it.
Really?
So then why the fuck would I buy it?
It's because
the paddles are game changers, bro.
the paddles are Mike's right. It's game changer because you can just use the paddles and you can just keep your thumbs on the analog. You don't have to touch the face buttons. You have the face buttons assigned to the
why
paddles
wasn't
on the
this
back.
mentioned?
Unlike you tryhards, I don't need all this fucking hack bullshit. I'll use my
shut
broken
the
ass basic
fuck up.
controller,
Like-
okay? Oh, we got extra paddles and fuck you. I'll beat you with my regular fucking broke ass
Yeah, hey,
controller.
you ain't beating
By the way, I have a
nobody,
video
bro.
out where I 1v1 Jeremy 6 times and I kicked his fucking ass.
There are multiple
Yeah.
videos on the internet of me being better than all of you.
Well, again, I have to let black people and retarded people win.
You
That's
didn't
why
let
you and
anybody
Weirdo
do
win.
anything,
Okay.
okay?
I get called racist enough on the
Damn,
internet.
you
and
just called
sexist,
you
so
just called
an
Mike
ableist.
black and retarded.
I mean, nothing I haven't said about myself.
Okay,
Like,
real quick, around the horn. Just tell me what's your favorite controller. Go, Beardo. We already know Xbox Elite with the paddles.
No, I think it's a tie. No, I think it's a tie between the PlayStation 3, the DualShock 3, and the Xbox Elite.
Yeah, hey,
it's a tie.
That's Sony money. That Sony payment came in, didn't it?
I wish. I fucking wish. No. In all seriousness, for me, it's the $2.50. I'd still fucking take it. That's a gallon of gas. I'll take the DualShock 3 or the Xbox Elite for my favorite.
That's wild.
It's a tie.
Dan?
Take into account the historical context, the Super Nintendo one.
This is why I like Dan. Dan's a great guy. He's not a Sony shill and he's not retarded. You know, like, it's nice.
And also, besides the shoulder buttons, it also invented the 4-button configuration on the front that we have today.
Okay. Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Xbox 360 controller.
Mike's the smartest black person I know.
Bro, it was such a step up, and it was a fucking revelation. The first time I grabbed that controller, I was like, holy shit, like, now this is pod racing. So
I don't think I appreciated the greatness of the 360 controller until the Xbox One came out. And it's not that I disliked the Xbox One, but I just realized, like, wow, that 360 controller really was perfect. Like, it really was. Like, so 360s, I can go back and forth between my top three, but like 360, GameCube, and Super Nintendo, like, they're all there. But like, it's the 360 is probably the best controller ever for me. Craig.
Yeah, so I got a couple for you. Obviously, 360 Super Nintendo controllers are top from a console perspective, but I got to be honest, if I'm going to play a game, I love playing on the old arcade stick there, Mike.
Arcade stick.
That's
okay.
Right.
Okay.
I respect it. I was waiting for the retro gamer to come out and be like,
yeah.
What's the arcade stick for the NES called?
The Advantage.
The Advantage.
Yes,
Mhm.
which was horrible.
It really was not good. It was not good.
But it looked like you were playing an arcade
Cool
game.
as shit,
was a
though.
disadvantage.
The packaging and everything, it looked so cool. It really did.
Yep. That was a big thing back in the 90s, was like, what was the closest home arcade stick that you could get? And I think the Neo Geo was the closest, but I obviously never owned a Neo Geo. That was just for rich kids. So like they were like $800 in like 1993 or whatever, the Neo Geo.
That's
but
insane.
That was the closest thing that you could get to an arcade at your house. So yeah, man, good stuff. That was fun. Love me a good arcade stick.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, I know you got to get bouncing here soon, Craig. Do you need to go? Yeah. So good discussion on game controllers. That was awesome. So
thank you. Appreciate it, boys. It's always a pleasure. We'll see you guys next week. And obviously I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow on Side Scrolls. You guys have a great evening. See you guys later.
See you later, man. Take it easy, brother. All right.
See you, Beardo.
All right.
Especially you, buddy.
Oh, bye, Craig.
That was nice. That was nice.
I don't know what that was all about. That was a little weird.
Hey, Jeremy, how was the 3DO controller? I never seen it.
It's fine. It's kind of generic, and
Right.
but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like anything revolutionary or anything like that. So I always, again, I bring this, I had to go to my bookmarks and look, but a Neo Geo, I really want to play a Neo Geo. I've never played one. I've never played a Neo
Crazy,
Geo.
man. The cartridges are like this size. It's immense. It's
Let me look that up and see. So, because I want to look and see. Have you ever had a Neo Geo?
I had a buddy that had a Neo Geo. It's very arcade-like, indeed. It's for the people who wanted to have the arcade experiences at their homes.
Yeah.
The games, the game versions were very similar to the arcades. It was really directed. It was really aimed for that niche.
Let me see if I can find that
Lots
bookmark
of
I was
fighting
looking for.
games.
So, retro. Here's the retro tab right here that I save everything to. But yeah, with I absolutely love, like, for the short period of time, the 3DO was great though. But yeah, the controller was kind of standard. I remember it being somewhat similar to the Genesis controller. I feel like I have to look and see. By the way, look at this right here. If this is still true, this is one thing I meant to bring up last week and I didn't. If this is still true, road trip, boys. Okay, road trip. Look at there. A GameStop in Colorado still has the Halo 3 mural up from 2007.
That's actually pretty legit.
Bro,
What?
I gotta take some pictures with
There's a GameStop in Cali that I used to go to that still has the Halo 3 also on the windows.
Really? Look at that,
Yep.
dude. Like I would go there.
California and the windows are intact? all that time?
It was in a white neighborhood.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is awesome right there. So, man,
That's awesome.
do you guys, quick question for the panel. Do you guys think GameStop exists in 5 years? I don't.
Yeah, I think it exists in 5 years. Yeah.
You think so?
Because
I do think that they adjust and can find a way to stay relevant for at least another 5 years. Yeah.
Bro, I think physical media will not exist. Probably not 5. Probably in 10 years, physical media for video games will not exist anymore.
See, I thought that, but if you look at the way that
Except
Steam had
really
its-
special stuff, like collector stuff, really premium directed.
Yeah,
Right.
I still see. I think there's going to be a resurgence for this soon. We already saw what happened with Steam having to admit, hey, you don't really own your games. By the way, and then GOG being like, hey, you own it if you buy it from us. I do think that there is going to be another push at some point before everything's said and done for physical media again.
Like vinyl? Like vinyl records?
Yes, like vinyl. I think it'll become a niche market, but I do think there'll be a push for it. And I think that companies like GameStop, if they're ahead of the curve, will find that niche beforehand and say, hey, now look at this. You come here, we'll sell these old retro games as well as, it's like you said, vinyl. It won't be like going back and finding treasure troves of old games, but it'll be like, oh, we still have them on discs, so you can buy old games on a disc format to play. I do think that that's a thing that's going to happen.
I truly hope you're right, man.
And
truly hope you're right.
And Mike is right, because there's certain GameStops that still do it, and not all of them, but they still have Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance, DS games that you can go in, retro games like that. And also what GameStop has done is they've gone into merch. You can get action figures, Funko Pops, t-shirts, and other stuff like that. So I think GameStop is going to stay in business because of the retro aspect, and also it's going to be a storefront for just nerd shit.
They sell used games?
Yeah.
Oh, I did
not all of them.
They've just started some retro thing that was completely misrepresented when it was announced, and it's like a little section within the stores already. It's weird. I don't like it. What I do like is what ABF just sent.
Let's go.
Let's go. Proper 199. Let's go. Proper 199.
Let's go.
We all appreciate that right there. We all appreciate that. So.
What the heck? Wait, I just read it. I just read what he said, man. What the heck? Beardo should use the USB foot pedal button instead of the paddles for the Elite controller for that leg workout.
Yikes.
Let's go.
What the hell, man? Thanks.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. So one more time, and then we'll do it like we do it on CobraCast. So we'll follow up. Here we go.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
Not yet. Here we go.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
And Beardo got rid of you unhighlighted the comment, but either way.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
It's so good. ABF, see you in a few days, brother.
Shout out to ABF.
So, again, if you're just tuning in, well, we're getting ready for MegaCon this weekend. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Saturday, the panel at noon. And of course, the fan meetup Saturday night. Quick programming note for anyone that didn't see it. Unfortunately, Gary will not be here. So he made this announcement yesterday, and obviously he's canceled a few streams this week. Greetings, everyone. Due to a death in the family, I will not be on any streams this week, and unfortunately, I will not be able to attend MegaCon. The missus and the boys are okay. I'll give you more details soon. Friday Night Tights is still going ahead with the gang from Orlando. For those of you making the trip, do us one favor, have a blast. Words cannot properly express how grateful we are all for your support. So, nothing but love to Gary and his family.
Yes.
And I've talked to Gary multiple times in the last few days, and so I mean, when he's ready to give more details, obviously he will give them. But hate that he's not going to be here. And he hates it for sure. And, Team Nerdrotic's still going to be here, and we're going to represent the fellowship on Friday Night Tights. That will still be on his channel. We will be there, and I'll be driving the ship, and the crew will be there helping me out. We're gonna do our best to fill Gary's large shoes, but I'm sure we'll be able to do it up. So, but yeah, just wanted everybody to know that in case they missed that announcement earlier. So, I hate that Gary's not going to be there, and he hates it as well. So, but anyway, that's the update right there. So, prayers up for Gary and his family.
T's and P's. T's and P's for Gary.
Yep.
Yes.
Jeremy will be there to fill Gary's large. So,
You're black.
I didn't say that. I was just repeating what he said, man. Listen,
You're
that is
black.
Yeah.
You're not white.
Such disdain.
Listen, I don't have to do anything to get Jeremy called a racist.
You truly don't. You truly don't. All right.
Yeah.
You truly don't. So it's not a problem. Oh man. All right. What we got here?
Choose violence with a $10. Scrolling through the Fantastic Four reaction thumbnails on YouTube, it must be getting positive reactions from the Access YouTubers. I see a lot of dick sucking face thumbnails. I think it looks extremely mid. It does look mid. Let's see here. We got Jason JJJ with a $10. Breaking! Pennsylvania State Police are searching for a suspect after nearly 100,000 eggs were stolen from an egg distributor in Franklin County, Pennsylvania.
For real?
Is that for real? For real?
Maybe it's a bodybuilder.
Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. Thank you, Jason JJJ, for the fun fact of the day.
Beardo.
It's me. Mike C with a $10. Yes, Mike is the smartest black person Jeremy knows.
The only one I know. He's the only one.
Well, okay.
Yeah, once you become a millionaire, you're not really like black anymore. You're like
he's the white Stan Lee. The black Stan Lee. Fuck. Fuck, I fucked that one up.
He's the white
he's the white Stanley. He's the double white Stanley.
He's the white man of minorities now, so
shit.
He's the most successful of us all, and therefore he's white. Yeah.
Why can't things in America be like this?
Susho? What's that?
I don't know.
Where
probably
is that? It's some Asian.
Yeah, more than likely. That's fucking cool, man. Instead, you go in now like McDonald's is like you go into a bank basically. It's so lifeless, Like I went into a McDonald's today when I was on the road, and it's like nobody's working there. It's all computer generated. There's no energy. There's no personality. It's awful. It's like depressing to go into a McDonald's now. When I was a kid, man, it was exciting to go into a McDonald's. You had the playground, you had GameCube set up. You remember that when they had the GameCube set up at McDonald's?
Yeah. I remember when they had N64s in McDonald's, man.
Yeah,
man. But now it's just all depressing as shit.
America's wild, man.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm sorry.
Trump will bring it back. This is a side thing, but Val Venus called out CM Punk today on Twitter. Did you see this?
I did not.
So apparently Punk was making fun of Hulk Hogan because of the horrible beer spot that he did the other day. And Val Venus got upset about it. If you want to share my screen real quick.
Yeah. Here, let's see here.
Val Venus says, I've already kicked CM Punk's ass and remain undefeated against Punk. I'd have zero problem stepping up to throw the communist Punk in the trash can where him and his insane political views belong on behalf of Hulk Hogan. I don't know why, but Val Venus calling
The
out
big
CM Punk.
Valboski.
Yeah. I'd watch the hell out of that feud.
That'd be great. That'd be
Yeah.
great. You'd love to see it.
I don't know anything about that, but I'm all for throwing communists in the trash. man.
Well, Val
Absolutely.
used to be like, his whole thing was like how sexy he was. He used to walk around wearing a towel all the time and like, doing very suggestive things and making very suggestive moves. Remember when he, I watched this the other day. Shelton Benjamin brought his mom backstage and she's like, oh, Val, you look familiar to me. He goes, I've done quite a few movies. And he starts listing off these pornos that he's been in. It was so odd.
Val Venus was great back in the day, man. Yeah, CM Punk is a phenomenal wrestler and a complete lunatic in real life. His political views and his worldview is he is a nut job, a left-wing lunatic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
he really is. He's a piece of shit as a person.
But he's a great wrestler.
He is a great wrestler. He's one of the greatest. But yeah, I can't stand him as a person.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I feel about most Hollywood actors anyway, you know? Like I like them as actors, I hate them as people. That's pretty much it. So,
man, the Sylvester Stallone situation was a really fun kind of surprise, quote unquote, because I already had my suspicions that he was based.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very, very cool, man. There's a bunch of base actors, Chuck Norris. There's a bunch of them that are coming out now, being more public about it.
You kind of had a feeling about Sylvester Stallone because his brother Frank.
Absolutely.
His brother Frank is very
Frank
based.
was all out. Frank was
very
all out
based. So it's like
from the beginning.
Yep.
Stallone waited for Trump to win.
Yeah.
Well,
you had a feeling about
I'll
Sylvester.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
As we say in Brazil, we have a saying: it's better to have one boob.
One
in
boob?
the
I was wondering, it's like, where in the fuck?
It's better to have. Let me say it.
this?
It's better to have one boob in the hand than two boobs in the bra.
Okay.
All right.
I was wondering where that was going.
Respect it.
When he said bub, I was like, wait, what?
One bub.
I meant
Bob's and Eugene.
Bobs. One bob.
Bob's.
Her cat was vagina. Cole Hauser with a 2. Hail Tuesday night's main event. Praise Ra and Canadian maple syrup. Thank you, Cole Hauser, for the $2.
All right. He's in Orlando.
He is heard.
Oh, yeah.
Beardo Licks Windows with a $5. After the Rumble watch party on Saturday, don't worry, Beardo, you aren't the only wrestling noob casual. The whole panel was.
Nah.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Alex McCarthy with a $2. Have fun, y'all. I'll be at MegaCon next year, I hope.
Okay, hang on real quick. Oh yeah, no, Alex, I did talk to Alex. I was gonna see if I could, do something, but he's not able to travel. So, but hopefully next year, brother. Hopefully next year.
Next year. Thank you, Alex.
I'm not confirming that this is real, all right? But this is a rumor, okay? So, chat, take this with a grain of salt, all right? But this is huge, all right? The Nintendo Switch 2 will be announced before it releases.
Let's go!
Damn.
Interesting.
Can't confirm. I cannot confirm. I'm just giving you guys the rumor.
50,000 likes.
I know it's so. So that's just according to sources that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be announced before it releases. So
very interesting.
Take it with a grain of salt. Okay. So we'll see. Big if true. Yes, big if true, chap. So you heard it here first. If it happens, but if it doesn't, I take no credibility or no responsibility whatsoever.
These rumors are ruining the Switch 2.
Yeah, I know. The Switch 2 reveal actually fell flat for so many people because of the leaks. But Nintendo has to be aware of that. You don't have the Nintendo Switch 2 is the best-selling console of all time outside of the PlayStation 2. Like, so
the Switch 1.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Switch 1 is the best-selling console of all time outside of the PlayStation 2. And you have to be aware of how obsessive Nintendo fans are.
Yeah.
Over the next Switch, and that they didn't take care of it. So it's still on Nintendo that all those leaks happen, and they got to take better care of it.
Speaking of the best-selling console, apparently today, the Switch is within 10 million sales.
Yep,
that's not a lot.
Crazy.
Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty nuts.
It was so funny, one of the leaks, that the guy took a picture of something that was reflective and it showed his face. That guy's probably dead. Remember that? We showed that here. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
I think it was a screen that in the reflection of the screen you could see his face.
Yeah, yeah, you die.
I got another big breaking story. Nintendo Switch 3 will not be announced tomorrow. Not be announced tomorrow.
That's a bummer.
It's got 86,000 likes. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck,
Legit gaming leaks.
Look at their pinned post. Look, their pinned post is
they don't have a profile pic.
Getting worried about this one. 140,000 likes. Like, oh man, might bring you a little heat. It'll be okay. All right, let's read some more.
Chris B with a 5, gonna send Doge after y'all asses. This amount of latent gay is inefficient. Thank you for the 5. Pre-Dawn Corpse with a 5 says, Beardo. What's up, Pre-Dawn Corpse? Thank you for the $5, you freaking legend. Well, he's wrong with a 2. Dan, how much to set it on fire?
The Dreamcast is actually easier to find than I thought. It's not that hard.
I thought you were going to say it's easier to set on fire than most consoles.
That's what I thought he was
More
going to say.
flammable. Hey, I tried it. It's not that rare. So,
Thank you. Well, he's wrong for the 2.
$1,000.
Bunky the Orangagontan with a $2.
I love him.
That's the heaviest, biggest Dreamcast I've... Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Yikes.
We need Savvy back. Even
No, we
Beardo
don't.
misses Savvy. Even Beardo misses Savvy.
he does. You can tell.
Yeah, he is. Like, he's
I'm
always
good.
like, it's always like a
I'm
comment
good.
here,
Couldn't
comment
live
there. You
that
can tell.
long without a PC.
I'm good. Chris B with a 2. Crazy Taxi, Skies of Arcadia, and Choo Choo Rocket.
Skies of Arcadia is an RPG, correct? I think so.
Chat, how much do you think Beardo misses Savvy?
I resonate with this one.
Damn. I don't need her back.
Richard Waring with an 11 month says, get Caution Seaman.
Caution Seaman?
I don't know.
What
Jason
is that?
Yankovic with a $5. Techromancer is my favorite fighting game and was the reason why I bought the Dreamcast. Also, Skies of Arcadia, but that was also for the GameCube.
Ah, that's where I heard it from.
Like, I am at a point where, like, I'm almost losing, like, almost all interest in even trying any new games at this point. I just continue to get disappointed and let down. There's a plethora of, like, retro games to play. Yeah, I'm just tired of it.
I'm
like,
converting Jeremy. Let's go.
No, you're not. The new games are converting me. It's like I enjoyed Black Ops 6. Like, I was enjoying it, and it's another AAA title that released, had a lot of fanfare, and they're just fucking up, just like Halo Infinite.
It's not only, it's a big part of it, but it's not only the ideology issue. It's also everything around. It's also the logistics around modern games. Like, you have to download patches constantly. The games are not released whole. They're not released done, and you don't own the games. Even if you have a physical media, even if you have a physical disc,
You still have to play it on.
No,
you still have to download it.
You buy the disc, put the disc on the console, and you have to download a 60 gig patch. You don't own that game. So it's not only the ideology stuff; it's all the stuff around it. I'm just tired of modern gaming. I just want to put the cartridge on the system and play it.
At least Nintendo still is killing it. So
Yeah,
at least there's that.
it's insane that Tears of the Kingdom was released 1 year ago and it only needed one patch after release.
Yep.
After release, about 1 week later, they released one patch that improved performance, and that was it.
Nintendo's the standard still.
I can play my Space Invaders X on my PlayStation 2 whenever I want.
Yes. Did you test that one?
I haven't done it
That
yet.
you got?
No, I haven't done it yet.
You
I
gotta
know.
stream it.
Grand Potato with a $5. Beloved in my heart, oh happy you my soul, sing slowly, straighten thy lyre, and sing the hymn of death for Gary.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where that was going.
Okay.
So.
Thank you, Grand Potato.
I'm not used
T's
to Grand
and P's.
Potato being serious, so.
Llama Pajamas with a $2 super chat held ransom by Epic Meek.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Bird Up with a $5. Original Code Veronica was Dreamcast and was released on PlayStation 2 and GameCube as Code Veronica X. Yes.
Code Veronica X.
Yes.
Okay.
Code Veronica X. Yep.
That's where I played Code Veronica, was on the Dreamcast.
The Exalted Patriarch with the 20 months says love to Gary and his family. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. The Big Ship with a $2. Beardo's weight is a serious issue. Beardo fat. Go fuck yourself.
True.
Thank you. Curtis D of Montana with the 26 months. Hail everyone, 26 months now. Hope everyone has fun at MegaCon and safe travels. Thank you, Curtis D of Montana, for the 26 months. Alex McCarthy with a 2. Jeremy's really at Key West and banging 12 dudes. Damn. Damn, it'd be like that, huh?
Look who's here.
Look who's here.
You ready?
I am. I know who it is.
Who?
It's the not so white Stan Lee.
What's
up?
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing
What's up, Rippa?
working, keeping busy, man, nonstop.
I hear you, man. It's like I can't keep up with I can't keep up with how much Trump is doing, and then if I get caught up with what Trump's doing, and then Rippa's done release like 5 new comics when I if I'm not focused on that, I'm like, geez, man. Good Lord.
Staying
Can't
busy,
stop, man.
Everything is nonstop, man. But I guess it's a good problem to have, man. We got fucking MegaCon this weekend, so
That's
good
right.
problem to have.
That's right. When are you gonna be in town?
Check
You
this
told
out.
me. Friday, Thursday.
That's sick. I'll be there
Yeah.
Friday. Friday. So I'm also like that whole entire afternoon. By the way, it's sick.
It's open. I cannot.
That is
Absolutely
beautiful.
sick. But yeah, I'll be there Friday. Obviously Saturday we got that we got that whole spiel. So yeah, those are 2 days to catch me. For sure. I got this because I'm flying out from there. I'm not even coming home. I got some other stuff that another big opportunity has done come up. So I'll be handling that right after MegaCon. So yeah, man.
Did you have that one, Rippa?
Oh, snaps.
I have the
You
Sega.
didn't have that one?
I have
No,
the
I don't
black
have
Sega Sports one now.
I don't have a Dreamcast at all.
Have you never had one?
Nope, never got my
Yeah,
close
same as
friend
me.
did.
Same as me. This
Played
is
a
my
lot of
first one.
Shenmue, but I never actually owned it.
This is my first one. Can't wait to hook it up and play it.
So you gotta give us some feedback next week, Dan. So
Why? Oh,
you
about
gotta
the
get-
games?
yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, I can't wait to hear. But I need to know what game. So have you ordered any games yet besides the one you already have?
I already have a couple of obscure games. I have MDK2 and an RPG called Silver, which were the main reasons I bought this. In spite of them being very obscure, those were PC games from my childhood, and I heard that the Dreamcast version is actually better than the PC, so I wanted to try them. But I also can take the opportunity to know the history of Sega, to know the history of the system, and get the obligatory ones, get the obligatory games.
All right, we expect full feedback next week. All right, we want full reviews of 5 games minimum.
Oh yeah. So Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventure,
Soul Calibur,
absolutely Soul Calibur.
So we'll see. We'll see if
Yeah.
you're able to pull it together.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. Let's read some super chats. I got
Goodrich Games with a 5.
I'll be right back.
At Dan, I'll sign a copy of Dreamcast Star Wars Demolition or Vigilante 8. So for you,
Let's go.
Since you're a fan.
Goodrich Games worked on those games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's dope, dude.
Was a
That's
developer
freaking
on
cool.
those games.
That's freaking cool. Redneck Gunnar Maz with a $5. Mike, I learned my lesson. Can I please be out of the basement? Ben Shapiro and Dave Rubin are doing nasty things down here, and it smells bad.
What are they doing?
No.
All right. Well, thank you for the $5. Curtis D of Montana with another 5. I would like to compare the actor from Amelia Perez tweets dozens of unhinged rats compared to Gina Carano's 2 tweets and how she was treated. Facts. Thank you for the $5. War Wizard with a 1 to 9. Beardo, stay away from me and my family. What?
Why?
Was it about burning spiders? I don't know.
Are your family spiders?
Apparently. Sketch with a $2 says blah. Thank you for the $2 sketch. Bird up with a 5. When Beardo eats as many pest insects as spiders do, then I won't consider him creepy psychopath for burning live
Beardo
spiders.
Alone in the stream.
What's up, Bird up? Thank you for the $5.
Sociopath.
Rough Night with a 7 months. He's doing his white guy impression. Mike?
Probably.
Thank you, Rough Night, for the 7 months. Jake Stanley with a 5-month recommitment. They need Fantastic Four and Daredevil to hit and hit hard. Retardedly. I have bit the hope for both, but fuck Pedro Pascal.
Jeremy,
you
let's
have a
leave
bit. You
Beardo.
have a bit of hope for both. Thank you for the 5 months. Some Norwegian guy with a $59 Norwegian, Zachary Levi, would be perfect as Mr. Fantastic. I still like John Krasinski. John Krasinski in Doctor Strange was a great Mr. Fantastic. Hi, guys. Joe Mann became a channel member. Thank you for the commitment, Joe Mann. DeBeast with a 5. Reed is trash. Sue is good. Johnny and Ben are meh, in my opinion. Mike, the lil one, is happy you're better and asks if she can come home now. Remain blessed all. Thank you. Shout out and thank you, DeBeast. And to
What more do you want from me?
Shout out to Epic Mike and Epic Mike's family. Thank you for the $5. The Beast. Come on, we're getting sentimental here, okay? We're fucking joking.
Fuck up!
Joking around? What are we doing? I'm Fear the fucking Beardo. Shadow Sane with the $5.
Fuck up!
Jessica Alba was perfect in the first movie, but the second movie, she had bug eyes. Yeah, they put some weird contacts on her, didn't they? Thank you for the $5.
Doesn't
Shadow
work. He
Sane.
enjoys it.
I'm so used to it at this point. American Patriot with a 199, 45, 47. So much winning. Thank you, American Patriot, for the 199.
You're
Taker
muted,
with a
Jeremy.
5. Who cares? I thought Sue was gonna.
Sorry. Fuck. Why did you tell me?
I
You
should have.
shouldn't
Yeah,
have told me.
I shouldn't have told.
I would not have known.
Sorry.
And I was sitting there. I was about to start saying Bon Jovi, and I would have muted the whole time, and I would have been thinking I'm so funny, and no one would have heard me. Dan, rule
next
number
time,
1: you
Dan.
never tell
Help you.
someone on the
Yeah.
stream if they're muted. You make them look like a
Dan.
fucking idiot.
Never warn them. Yes. Sorry, chat. The chat's yelling at me.
Come on, Dan. Taker with a 5. I thought Sue was gonna say Ben was always a rock and Johnny was always flaming homosexual. Yeah, would have made sense. Stephen DeLeon with a $2 thing reminds me of Smart Hulk. Shut the fuck up.
No, wait, what?
I just don't like Stephen DeLeon. Hot Fart Fernando
right,
with a,
but
It's
No,
the
but he's
first
right.
positive super chat. It's the first
He's
positive
right.
super chat he's sent in a
Yeah,
while.
he was all into it and stuff, talking
He
about
was
stuff.
right,
with us.
though.
and that's why I didn't believe him.
But he
That's
was
crazy,
right.
man.
I didn't trust it.
You just attacked him for no
That
reason.
was unnecessary. Stephen
I did-
Leon's a great guy. He's never said anything bad about anybody on this panel ever. He's never gotten any of his sports picks wrong. Never.
Yeah, he's always right. He's always right. Hashtag Notre Dame rules all. Hot Fart Fernando, we love you. Stephen DeLeon, except for me. Hot Fart Fernando with a 199. All super chats tonight are tariff-free, bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
tariffs?
199.
No tariffs?
No tariffs.
No tax on super chats. That's what I'm waiting for. All right. No tax on
Super chats
super
or
chats.
tips?
That's
Super
what.
chats
That's
or
the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Good.
So, I got to show you guys like this because I showed this on Cobra Cat. It's just too good, man. It's ISO Speed getting hit with that spear. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, so you know who ISO Speed is, Dan?
No, I don't.
He's the biggest streamer in the world.
Really?
He's fucking massive.
What does he
It's
stream? Real life stuff?
IRL stuff. Yeah, he
IRL?
does all type of shit. Like he gets hundreds of thousands of people. It's absolutely crazy. He's athletic as hell as too. He's funny as shit. I think the guy's hilarious. Anyway, he made an appearance at the Royal Rumble, the WWE Royal Rumble.
Mhm.
And he threw a couple guys out, all part of the storyline thing. And then this guy named Braun Breaker just lit him the fuck up. Like it is so bad. Watch this shit.
Hell yeah, I show speed. That's a standing backflip. Oh my God!
Damn.
About broke guy show speed in half. One dog just killed another. He just
Dude, that was
sawed
a serious
speed
bump.
in half. That's homicide.
Brain damage.
Oh my God! Breaker just about broke guy show speed in half.
Yeah, he got like the whip effect. Like,
Bro, he knocked the fuck out of him, dude. That was a serious hit right there, man. That was no joke.
his spine went like a whip.
I loved it. By the way, we did a full watch party over on the Geeks and Gamers locals for the pay-per-view. We will be doing another one every pay-per-view for WWE. We had a great time. We had a great crowd over there. Overall, like I was very happy with the Royal Rumble halfway through, and then the it ended terribly, and I was not happy with it. But it was still fun. It was still fun. So, but anyway, I wanted to show that really quick. I'm looking forward to the next pay-per-view. I just showed
hilarious.
Yeah, I just showed ISO Speed getting fucking flatlined by Braun Breaker. Holy
Bro, he
crap,
got
man.
toasted, man.
Yeah. Insane. But anyway, okay, continue on, Beardo. Shut the fuck
Let's
up.
do it. Marland with a $5. Remember, kids, it's U.S. Agency of International Development. It's not AIDS. Okay. Thank you for the $5. The Paladin with a 3-month recommitment. Just a reminder, Selena Gomez is also a billionaire, and she's definitely dumber than Elon.
She a billionaire?
Is she a billionaire?
I
Please
doubt
don't.
it. I doubt
There's
it.
no
I
way
doubt
she's a billionaire.
I doubt
Savvy's
it.
in the chat, Beardo. Savvy's in the chat.
All right. See ya.
Holy
Savvy,
crap.
Beardo was saying how much he missed you. You need to get your PC fixed because he's ready. He's
She
ready
was a
for you to.
billionaire.
So, Selena how?
She owns a business. Her beauty line, Rare Beauty, is valued at over $2 billion.
Bro.
And so her net worth altogether is about $1 billion.
Oh my god.
1.3 billion is the estimate right now.
What a fantastic country! Like a dumb person like that can thrive and make something out of herself.
That is unbelievable. I didn't even know what she was famous for. Like I was roasting her the other day, and I'm like, I know the name, I've seen her before, but like I don't know what she's famous for. She used to, I guess she was a Disney kid, and then they said she dated Justin Bieber or some bullshit, and I don't know what I never knew what she was famous
She
for.
has boobs.
So she does have boobs.
She doesn't look the same as she used to look. She looks like completely a different person. I don't know if she got plastic surgery or what. I have no idea.
She has a disease.
Well,
like
drinking human blood will do that too. Yeah.
You mean being a Democrat? Oh, sorry.
No. She has a
We'll just
she has
be
a
in a-
disease. She has something. What? Chat don't know. Yeah, she has a disease.
Jades.
Lupus. Yeah, she has lupus.
Oh.
She has lupus, and lupus has given her huge fucking tits. Which I think that every chick should get lupus.
Makes your hair fall out and stuff.
Hi, Twitter.
Hi, Twitter.
The world would be better off if every female got lupus.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh man, Fear
Little
the
Orphan
Beardo. That's his name. Fear the Beardo. We are. Geeks Gamers is not affiliated with Fear the Beardo.
That's
bullshit.
crazy,
Yes,
bro.
you are. Little Orphan Funkhauser with the $2. The NFL ended racism. Ryan Kennel has work to do.
Bring it back.
Taker with the $2. Watch Maxine Waters next to Presley. What the fuck? What? Watch Maxine Waters next to Presley. What the fuck?
Maxine Waters was in that video that I showed earlier.
Thank you for the $2. Vault 95 with a 199. Trump's doing the free ride is over meme. Step Bros. Wait. Trump is doing the free ride is over meme. Step Bros. Thank you for the 199. Cole Hauser with a 2. I'm not racist. I hate everybody. Praise raw. Based. Thank you for the $2. Golden Nuggets with a 5. There was a young man named Beardo. People called him a weirdo. Beardo fat. Thank you. I love this super chat right here. I love the super chat. Eddie M with a 199. Shout out to Lupus.
Is it like a serious thing?
She has full blown lupus and she's gotten massive tits from it.
I'm asking, is it a serious disease? Like, is it life threatening?
What does the disease do besides
I don't
enlarging breasts?
I don't know. It's like
I'd like to know before we get hit for fucking hate speech.
It's not hate speech.
You just said you hope that every woman.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's a joke. Kind of serious. Mostly a joke. It's a joke.
I'm
It's
gonna play it
autoimmune.
one more time for Beardo.
Man, I was Legendary Golden Spork with a $5. Speaking of the NFL, the Chiefs are gonna win. The Chiefs are gonna the Super Bowl. Why? 2 words. Taylor Swift. Chiefs are gonna the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're probably gonna win. Thank you for the $5.
Does not look like you can. I mean, you probably could die from it. It doesn't look like you can die from it, but it can be pretty rough.
What does it do?
Retract the comment, Beardo.
It's autoimmune disorder. Common symptoms include painful joint and swollen joints, fever, chest pain, hair loss, mouth ulcers, swollen lymph nodes, feeling tired, and a red rash. Often
And big tits.
Oh god.
Big boobs.
All right, retract the comment, Beardo.
It was a joke. I was kidding.
There you go, you overlords.
Jeez, did I really have to do that?
Locals, if you want to go over to locals, we'll talk about the joke all day.
It was a joke. Jeez, man. Jeremy the Cyborg with a 5. Jeremy, for a $50 super chat, can I shill a free project I'm working on?
No, you can do it for a $5 super chat. I'm gonna make you send 50. Yes, you
Drop
can.
it.
If you don't have to send a 50, but if you got something you support the hell out of this channel, so and my other channel. So yeah, man, whatever anything you want to promote in the super chat, you don't have to be a 50.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeremy the Sidebar. Go ahead and plug your project. Thank you for the $5. Comics Dad with the 5. We did it. Race war's over. Mike is such a nice guy. Please don't steal my wallet. Props to Mike for being the best DEI hire on YouTube.
Wow, thanks.
Thank you, Comics Dad.
Wow, thanks.
Shadow Sam with a 5. Shout out to Az. By the way, the man massively improved his body.
Yeah,
He's been on a journey, man.
Every time you watch that old rant video, you can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. What was that all about?
Rolando A. Ramirez with a $5. That wasn't me.
I was eating. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, Asman also shitted on him. Now he's agreeing. It's funny.
Did Asman shit on him? I don't remember Asman.
I think he did respond to it and said it was kind of ridiculous in the beginning, or some shit like that. But yeah, I mean, like you said, everybody's walking it back now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Asman did. I don't remember. I don't watch Asman a lot, but it wouldn't surprise me. I think Asmongold, he definitely like I don't sit there and take anything he says as like, oh man, I got to hear this guy's opinions on things. But to be fair to him, and I think I can relate to it a little bit, but like he covers so many different topics. He covers so much. He reacts to so much that you're going to get twisted up occasionally. You just are. You know what I mean? And he commentates on everything from politics to gaming to, you know, all this type of stuff. He gets involved in a lot of stuff. But I don't recall him shitting on Az. But if he did, then that's pretty interesting that he's now like, oh, Az is right. So I'll have to look and see. He is very much a fence sitter. Yes. Not as bad as Tim Pool, but he is definitely a fence sitter.
Asmongold?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Jeremy the Cyborg with a $50.
Yeah, let's freaking go.
Let's go. If anyone loves TTRPGs and plays Pathfinder First Edition, I'm making a compilation of all 900 playable races and monster classes. Volumes 1 through 3 are done letters A through F, giving away for free as they are completed. If you're interested, please DM me.
Hit him up over on Twitter. You got
There
the
you
same.
go.
I think you got the same at as that, right? Jeremy the Cyborg is your at, so hit him up over there.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to give away for free too. So,
Titties RPG.
Titties RPG. Thank you, Jeremy the Cyborg, with a $50. You love to see what?
Savvy says he didn't shit on him. He just said and has always said pronouns are not the only issue, but it's a red flag. You know, our favorite autistic weirdo remembers. Yeah. She doesn't forget anything.
Bro, she'd be like eating stuff off the floor and stuff now. I'm getting concerned.
I mean, she is weird. I mean,
like, yeah.
I've already said, like, I'm prepared for some really fucked up shit to come out about Savvy, and I'm prepared for it because we expect it. Like, she's a weirdo. She's a damn weirdo.
Yeah.
And I'll be disappointed if some fucked up shit doesn't come out about her.
Yeah.
I'll be disappointed. Like, well, what?
You're just a basic white girl with autism. Yeah. That's so lame.
Anyway, hurry up and get back here, Savvy. Beardo misses you. So
yeah, he does.
Go ahead, Beardo. He looks so depressed.
Yay.
Xavier Saverhard with a 10 months. G'day, guys. I've been transferred to another workshop of business I work for 4 months, so I'm going to log events in Super Chats for fun.
Nice.
Hell, dude. Congratulations, man.
So
Good luck on that.
Going to log events in Super Chats for fun? What does he mean by that?
I don't know.
He's just going to send Super Chats telling you what's
I'm
up.
okay with that. We're okay. I just want to make sure I understood exactly what he meant by that. So, listen, Super Chats are a huge part of this show, mainly because Beardo can't read, but it's fine. But to be fair, I can't either. So, Kanye mentioned you and Jay the other day, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I got tagged in it.
Did you see that?
I did. He said,
see if I can find that.
He said, fuck books and anybody who can read.
I don't know if he kept it up because Kanye like mass deletes his fucking Twitter all the time.
Well, apparently, like, I think it was he shared like DMs with Elon where Elon was like, if you could share this and like start sharing stuff on X, that would be great. And then he just went on a rant, like, and he was posting all this random shit. Yeah, fuck books and anybody that reads. Said some shit about how he's never going to call it Twitter because it's not Twitter, it's X. He goes, so I got to go. He's like, just check out my Twitter. I mean, X. I'm like, what the fuck?
Here it is right here. Fuck reading and anyone who can do it.
Kanye is retarded.
He's tripping, man.
It's so funny, dude. You're like, what are you talking about? But
I like reading.
Speaking of Jay, did you guys see the other day where that clown Bernie Sanders, where he was whining about the onesies in the RFK hearing? Did you guys see that?
Onesies.
Yeah, like it was about onesies and like not being vaccinated. It was so bad. But someone memed Jay in it, and I thought it was a fantastic meme, as a matter of fact. So right here, here we go. Let me back this up. Bernie Sanders is such a fucking idiot, by the way. So here we go, right here. Here we go.
Watching him get blasted about RFK made me so happy.
Have your organization take these products off the market.
You're welcome. Yeah, I was able to get some of those and give away to my channel members. So if you're a channel
That was
member,
just a few months ago. You founded
give away
that.
a lot of cool stuff.
You
over there.
certainly have power. You can make that call. Are you supportive of this? Are you supportive of these onesies?
Let's talk
Are you
games.
supportive of these?
Holy shit.
That's great, man.
Oh man.
I do have another topic real quick I wanted to share because Ripa's here and I think Ripa will appreciate this a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, for a hot minute, Halo was on top of the mountain. Me, Lethal, Ripple were playing it all the time.
Yep.
And yeah, they kind of fell off. But I think they might have turned some things around. Can you share my screen real quick?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
It's February. Look at this.
Oh, man.
This Black History Month, we're celebrating the contributions and culture of the Black community within Halo Studios and beyond.
Locked replies. Locked replies.
We're committed to fostering an environment where everyone feels valued and supported. Let's build a future where opportunity thrives for all. How do you feel about this?
Is this Jamaican?
No, no,
Wakanda forever.
It's retarded, is what it is.
Wild. Wait,
These guys are worried about the correct things over there.
Yeah. Well, the
3,
best
4,
part
whatever
is
the hell.
this is why they lock replies.
Did you see how bad I ratioed them?
That's why they locked replies, because somebody said, "Yo, did you do this?" Yeah.
Did you see how bad I ratioed them?
No.
Oh, I ratioed them bad. Like here, I said, "This is why Halo is dead. Our expectations were low for you, but holy fuck, 13,000 likes."
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Ratioed the fuck out of them. And I had this dude right here, and he's like, "You call out companies like this, and I get it. But at the same time, when you complain, you still support games like God and tell people to buy it because it's fun. If you want to forget about hypocrite about the Black Lives Matter." And I said, I tell people to do whatever the fuck they want with their money. I don't care what you buy. It's not my business. I didn't earn your money. You did. I never tell anybody to buy anything they don't want to. This is straight up lie. And like, seriously, like I have said, even with Call of Duty, where I was like, I'm enjoying it, but if you think they should go fuck themselves, go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
He's like, but you told Stuttering Craig and Madam Savvy to buy it. Okay. My friends asked me my opinion on a game. I didn't tell them you have to buy this game because I like it. It's such a weird thing, man. Like I literally like go back to like Captain Marvel when I said I wasn't going to go see it. Or, I'm sorry, Solo. When I said I wasn't going to go see Solo, I said, hey, if that upsets you that I'm not going to see Solo, I encourage you to buy 2 tickets to offset mine. I don't give a shit what you do with your money. It's not my business. You know, because it's a dangerous precedent to set when you start trying to control that, you know? So I'm like, I mean, I might tell you like what I think, but at the end of the day, buy whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. Like Ripa's gay ass buys damn iPhones, you know? Fuck, you know, am I not supposed to be his friend now?
For a minute, man. It works. It works.
Beardo too. So
yeah. Dude, I'm on the iPhone 12, man. I've had this for like 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
I'm not buying another phone unless I absolutely fucking have to.
Yep, unless this shit fucking breaks, I'm good.
You know what's crazy is so like it used to, like I know that iPhones are kind of at a point where there's not a lot of change now from iPhone to iPhone. Android used to have like some significant improvements. It's getting to the point now. Talking about the flagship like Samsung phones. I saw the new like Galaxy S20, whatever it is, almost zero difference. There's almost no there's no reason for me to buy the newest.
Well, what the improvements are now is AI. So the new, especially the Android phones, is like the AI capabilities of it. Like you can take a picture of something and click on it, and you just take a picture of something. You can click on the picture, and it'll fucking pull up where you can buy the thing. Like if you just see a pair of shoes, you take a picture. I like those pair of shoes. Well, what shoes are you wearing? You take a picture of the pair of shoes. You click on the picture, it'll fucking pull up the website of where you can buy the shoes.
Bro,
it's fucking
Beardo.
insane.
The integration of AI with email on Gmail is fucking fantastic because most of my email responses are like one word. I can take like this one word and ask Google how is it called? Gemini. Google Gemini. Make it look like I give a fuck, and it will like it will write. It will transform my one. It will transform my one word answer into like several lines. It's fantastic, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like I think it's crazy that they're still annualizing phone releases and people just eat it up every year. Like, and to be fair, I was part of that crowd too. I would eat like I don't do it as much as I did before, but like. It's got to the point there's so little changes.
Everything hits
now.
the ceiling, man. That's kind of how it gets. It's like, look, how much better can it get? Like, is it gonna make my breakfast or some shit? Like, once it starts doing that, then maybe I'll get another one. But all of the changes that they make now are just gonna be insignificant for the most part. So I'm just like, I don't care.
Hey, they're gonna have those Tesla robots.
Maybe.
Well, like what Rip was talking about with phones, it's the same thing as like video game consoles. Like we've reached the point where it's like technology, like the leap in technology is just not there right now. That's like, so even with the next generation, it's only just going to be slightly better than the last one because we've reached a ceiling almost.
Well, that's why and I agree with you. That's why I think that Nintendo is built to last because it's not about the specs on their console as much as it's like maybe we can have minor improvements to what the console is capable of, but it's about the first party titles that they bring, you know, which Nintendo's just the brand that Nintendo has, because like Microsoft is essentially, or Xbox is essentially dead at this point. If they move Halo over to PlayStation, it's over. It's over. And I've heard Gears it might be coming to PlayStation as well.
Both of them. It's confirmed, Jeremy. It's confirmed. They're doing it.
Whoa, hang on. Where has that been confirmed? I mean, there's been strong rumors.
I'm almost certain that it's been confirmed. I don't have any sources pulled up or anything, but
it's either been confirmed or it hasn't.
I'm almost certain.
Confirmed.
I'm almost certain that it's been confirmed.
He was a little
2012 to 2013 again. He's like, I'm certain, Jeremy, it's been confirmed. Then we find out it wasn't.
Sometimes
he goes, well,
Beardo forgets that we're live on the internet. Like we're just bullshitting with the bros.
like when I say that,
I'm almost certain that it probably
lupus and big, and big tits and everything. And Jeremy wants to fucking retract my statement. It's like shit, man. I'm just talking with the boys.
We're on the internet though.
Beardo goes live to talking with the boys mode.
Hold on.
Right now, we're live. It has not been officially announced, but it is a rumor that it is likely coming to.
But it was a very strong rumor.
It's almost confirmed.
It was a confirmed
rumor.
It was a confirmed rumor.
You have to appreciate that Beardo sometimes forgets we're on the internet, though. I'm always aware of it. Like I said this a long time ago. Whatever it is, if I'm talking to somebody on DMs or whatever, I say anything in DMs that I assume everything I'm saying is going to be somebody's going to be screenshotting what I say. And so when I have private conversations, like I've had Discord calls in the past where people have recorded me without my permission. You know what I mean? It just happens.
That's actually illegal.
I know it is.
Yeah,
I know it is.
Illegal.
And that's how the internet works, man. That's how the internet works. So, but it is what it is, man.
When I first started doing Tuesday Night's Main Event, I was so hyper aware that we were on the internet. Like my personality was like this. I was like this, and now I just.
I know.
Hey, that's confirmed.
I'm just talking with the boys.
Is it
it's 100% definitely going to happen.
Yes, it's 100% confirmed.
I will say
Where
this.
was it confirmed?
I
think it might possibly.
I will say this. I'm
almost a little confirmed.
I'm pretty fucking positive that it's gonna happen.
Cool.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
Good on you, man.
I do agree with you overall. It does seem like it's very like Phil Spencer was doing these podcasts. He was leaning so strong in that direction, but he just didn't. He made it official without making it official. Is essentially what was going on there. But With that said, when you get Halo and Gears moving over to PlayStation, the
It's gonna
Xbox is
happen.
relevant. Like what is it? Isn't Forza that is official? Like that is confirmed. Forza.
Yeah, Forza's official. Yeah.
I seen Gears more confirmed than Halo. I seen like Gears was like, yeah, we're doing Gears on PlayStation.
Well, so the guy
that's what I saw.
The guy, I think Nate the Hate, who's the guy that basically got the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement correct. He's the same guy that said that Halo Master Chief Collection is coming to the Switch, and if it's coming to the Switch, it's going to the PlayStation.
That's surreal. Halo on a Nintendo
That's
system.
so weird,
That
man.
wouldn't make sense. It's gonna look good.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
It'll be weird,
listen,
but it's like playing Sonic on PlayStation.
Yeah, well, yes and no, but like, I mean, as I've said, I'm a Nintendo fan. I love Nintendo games. I love their consoles and all that shit. But if it's a third-party game that I can play on another system, I'm not playing it on my Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing it. I'm not playing Fortnite on my fucking Nintendo.
Well,
yeah.
If there's a new Sonic game, and the Sonic game is coming out on Switch and PlayStation 5, I'm getting it on Switch.
I'm playing it on.
Why?
I'm playing it on PlayStation 5.
It just feels more. It just feels correct. It feels correct to me. Like Sonic to me, I know it's Sega, but Sonic is like associated with Nintendo. Like if there's a new Sonic game,
It's because you didn't have the NES and the Gen. You weren't you like the console wars of the Nintendo and Sega era wasn't a thing for you. That's why.
Yeah.
You
See,
think
I
that
grew up
Yeah.
with Sonic being on Nintendo. Like
What
every
was your
Sonic
first- what was your first
Sonic
console?
game. My first console, PlayStation. Well, my parents had an Atari, but the first console that we bought, like a new console when I was a kid, was the PlayStation 1.
That makes sense. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I know I keep bringing this up every time Beardo is talking. He's not
Mhm.
that much younger than I am, but he missed so much.
I was born in '95.
That's what I'm saying. It's only 4 or 5
Bro,
years.
stuff
right,
happened
from
quick
me.
back in those days.
And he just missed so much. Like it's such a generational gap from those 5 years that he just missed out on. My first system was Sega Genesis. So I was very much, obviously everybody remembers that Sega does what Nintendo don't not and everything. But you missed so much in those 5 years. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, the first time I saw Sonic on a Nintendo system was crazy. The first time I saw Sonic and Mario in the same game, this is like for people who were gamers in the 90s, this was absolutely surreal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my internet's starting to freeze up a little bit. So if I'm like silent, like you guys freeze up for a minute, and it throws me off on the conversation.
Well, you still look and sound good though, as far as like the stream goes. You
think
still look gay. You still look gay.
You look pretty good, Jeremy. Don't worry, buddy.
I'm looking after the quality of the stream.
You look
beautiful, Jeremy.
You know what? You know what?
I was
Oh,
not ready for that. I was not ready for that. What just happened?
you cut me off at a great time because I was about to go on another lupus rant.
Looking pretty handsome, Jeremy.
You look sexy, Jeremy.
I'm looking over the overall quality of the stream.
You look so hot, Jeremy.
Can you show this meme real quick? I shared it.
Again, Weirdo doesn't understand he's on the fucking internet.
Yeah. You look good. You look good, Jeremy.
Jeremy, you look good today.
Yeah, this is article.
I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this.
Bro,
I've seen
bro,
this.
I had to throw my phone. Bro, I couldn't breathe already, and I was laughing so hard at this meme, I threw my phone because, dude, I was dying. It's
Are
so
you sure?
fucked up, man. I can't,
Yeah,
bro.
man, but it seemed that they were going to that direction back when they announced that they acquired Bethesda, but the Bethesda games would still be
Yeah, I
released
remember
on
that,
the
yeah.
PS5. So
Yep.
that was starting to show.
Yeah.
Oh man, funny as shit, man. Funny as hell.
Internet's undefeated, man.
Hey, Game Pass is pretty good.
Yeah, Game Pass.
Not for
Game
them,
Pass
not for
though.
them financially. It's good
Really?
for it's one of those things that everybody's gonna love. But if you're a publisher, or you're them, it's the most retarded thing because they don't get
That's
down
what I've
return on that
always said
goddamn-
about it. It's insane.
You cannot
this
make
is-
money on fucking Game Pass. It's impossible.
So Ripa, this is what's going to happen with Game Pass. Game Pass is starting off right now. This is like the beginning stages of Game Pass, what was Netflix maybe like 10 years ago. And Netflix has increased their prices recently. YouTube TV has increased their prices. I think, I believe and predict that Game Pass is starting off right now. They're getting people into it. And over the next couple of years, let's say 5 or 10 years, we're going to have significant price hikes where they're going to try to turn it around and turn a profit on it. They're getting people sucked in. They're getting people to subscribe and to become members to Game Pass. And we're going to see some price hikes to the memberships of Game Pass significantly in the next couple of years.
It's going to have to, in order for them to get a return and for these devs to make that make sense, that price is going to have to be significant. Right, because they're not making shit.
That makes sense. That makes sense, man, because they have day one releases.
Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah,
it's great for customers are gonna love it. Like they're getting over. Like
I love it. It's great. It's fantastic value.
They're gonna get over. I use it obviously, but financially, if you're a dev or you're a publisher, more so a publisher, it's like the worst thing right now because you can't make money on it.
We're going to get to a point, I think in 5 years, you're going to see Game Pass at about $40, $50, $60 a month in the next 5 years.
I think, that's what it would have to be for sure.
The other thing that's crazy about it too is now like they're cloud-based gaming. So like even if you don't have a current gen console, you can play next gen games on wherever you're at as long as it has an internet connection and stable. Obviously the cloud stuff is like can be really hit or miss when it comes to internet connection, but yeah, I mean, I still to this day don't believe that they're going to make an actual console. I think the next thing that they're going to come out with is going to be a cloud-based thing, and it's going to be built around the lack of lag, and it's going to be built around low input lag, so that way they can just sell it as put this in your house and you can play whatever you want on it as long as you have Game Pass.
Have any of you guys played cloud-based games ever?
I mean, I've played PlayStation, or I mean, I'm not played. I played like Game Pass Anywhere, I've played like Xbox games on my phone through the cloud.
Is it good? Like you can play reflex-based games like shooters.
Well,
no.
There's still lag input for sure.
Yeah,
like the PlayStation has the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm very cynic about it. Yeah. I don't even want to try it. I feel it's still not there.
I think the future, I've said this before on Main Event, I think the future for Xbox with their Game Pass is, well, you're going to see what Google and Amazon tried to do with the Luna and then the Google Stadia, whatever it was. I think Xbox is going to perfect it, and they're very close. I think you're going to see, like, you know how you have TVs with Roku and you already have Netflix already integrated into it and everything. I think you're going to see very soon, like again, probably in the next 5 or 10 years, you're going to have TVs. You can walk into a Walmart and buy a TV with Game Pass that comes with a controller, and Game Pass is going to be an app, a smart TV app with Game Pass on it. And you'll be able, whether you already own an Xbox controller or you can buy a TV with the Game Pass on it, and it'll be advertised that. It'll be like, get your brand new fucking OLED TV with Game Pass, and it comes with an Xbox controller, and you can play your Xbox games right on it, right on the TV with no console. You just install the Game Pass on the TV, and you have the Xbox controller, and you can play Xbox games just on the TV through Game Pass. I think that's the future.
That could already happen, but they are tied to their systems already, to their consoles still. So I think the console system is the only thing that prevents that.
Real quick, I have breaking news, everyone. Breaking news. Amazon Prime cancels Rings of Power Season 3 after USA AID, did I say that right? A grant funding for increased racial diversity and LGBT representation among the peoples of the Middle East gets axed by Doge. It's over. It's over.
That would be funny.
It's not true. It's a parody.
I wish it was.
A lot of people were falling for it, including me at first. I'm like, wait, what?
No.
No, it's not. It's not true, but it's funny as shit.
That's crazy.
First though, you see it, you're like, whoa, 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 oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So, did I say Middle East? My bad. Say
The Middle East.
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna obliterate them.
Dude, man, there's so much shit going on right now that it's like it's hard to keep up with everything. It really is, man. Holy shit, shit is wild.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's read
chats.
Yeah,
Matt R became a new channel member. Thank you, Matt R, for the commitment. HTK bass player with a 20 months. When's Ben's sister coming back? I think she transitioned. My knee, Mike.
My grew.
Just read the whole thing.
My knee grew.
For $2 for Jeremy's transition fund. Thank you for the $2.
It's pretty low risk.
I didn't want, I already did the lupus thing tonight. I didn't want to, the horror host with a $2. I've been drinking. What's your excuse, Beardo?
Yeah.
It is a Tuesday, my dude. Thank you for the $2. Vault 95 with a 199. Beardo, we want more Red Dead Redemption 2 poker streams. Let's fucking go. All right.
Nice.
All right. We'll add it to the list. Playing a lot of poker on Red Dead Redemption 2. Thank you for the 199. Ministry of Wrong Think with a 199. $20 per motorboat. Nobody has to know. What? Bird Up with a $5. In quotes, there's something special about putting that piece of plastic in your hand and going to town. Craig, 2025. Maximus with $1. I'm not going to highlight that for too long. Thank you for the $1. Thumb Ugly with a $2. Check out Azeron Cyborg 2 game keypad. Crazy cool. The Azeron Cyborg 2 gamepad.
Is that is that a controller?
I don't know. Thank you for the $2.
My internet is pausing up, so you guys froze for a minute. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, we just didn't say anything.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. And then it unfroze. You guys still weren't talking, so I was like, maybe I should talk.
Put Blade with a 5. Putting optional pronouns in a game is a clear indication the game was made by retards and is closely related to why a game is bad, as was right.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, I think a lot of people miss that. It's the, I guess, shallow way of looking at that is pronouns not big deal. That's the shallow way to look at that. But if you think critically, that got in the game for a reason, that made the game for a reason. And, if you're just using your context clues, if the game is made by a bunch of rational people, is that option even there? Of course not. Right.
Yeah.
So it would have had to be at least a collective bunch of fucking crack smokers in order for that to make the game. Bottom line.
Yeah, that passes through. That goes by a lot of channels,
right?
In order to happen, it's not like just put this here and it's like not important. Nothing happens like that in a production of that magnitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, the pronouns thing, it was weaponized by people. It was weaponized. And, it's part of the introduction into identity politics into everything. And once you start shoving things down people's throats publicly, and then you start inserting that shit into video games, you demand that people, basically use the made up language that you're deciding that they have to, it's a shit show at that point. And, look, man, people accepted that for a little while. But luckily, that they pushed way too hard on that and people got fed up with it. And this is the constant, situation with the left, is that they push so hard to make you buy into their ideology. You're going to eventually get to a point where you push so far over the line that people are just going to straight up just reject it. I am generally someone that in life, I don't mind listening to another person's point of view, even if I don't agree. I don't mind listening, but it's gotten to the point where the left has shown you that they're not interested in compromise. They're not interested in a conversation. They're not interested in anything other than once you just slightly crack that door, they are going to kick it open and they are going to ruin everything. And if you challenge anything they say, you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're a misogynist. At that point in time, I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I have no desire to hear a damn thing. I don't care. I don't care about how much it hurts your feelings. I don't care what your situation is. I don't fucking care. Fuck you and fuck your nonsense. It doesn't mean anything to me, and I don't have to listen to it. And that's where they've pushed society to, essentially.
Bro, we got lucky with wokeness. We got lucky with woke Marxists, because here's how Marxism has been going on through history. Marxism goes until the levels you tolerate, and then it stops. Then it goes a little bit more, and it stops. A little bit more, and it stops. Until when you look around you and you're in the gulags. Woke Marxists, they're profoundly stupid. So they go and advance their crazy shit all at once, and it's like it shocks people. So that's why I believe we got really lucky with that. That's the worst weapon, because Marxism always uses weapons to divide and conquer people and to create us versus them. That's why wokeness is bad. It's a tool towards that goal. But we got lucky with that because it's a very ineffective tool, because it's just so dumb.
Well, and to further Dan's point, they got very comfortable in 2020 and afterwards.
Yes.
They got very comfortable because they didn't think that Trump was ever going to get back in offense. So they got very comfortable. It's a slippery slope, and they took complete advantage, and they just kept taking and taking and taking. You give them an inch, they take a mile, and they just kept fucking taking more mileage on that thing.
I think it's less. I think that's a big part of it, like the Trump phenomena, but I think more of what they started to advocate on children. I think that was the defining thing, especially with what they were putting in schools.
Correct.
More specifically, how the same people that advocate all this goofy stuff were advocating that, something extreme, like even like people that are hardcore leftists. That was the subject matter that did it. When we unfortunately made it to a point to where folks were comfortable calling kids trans, right? And even going
that
forth,
got to the normies.
Yeah, exactly. It got to the normies.
Trans kids' rights. We must protect trans kids' rights.
That's what I think. That's what I think happened big time. And it just did it for so many people. And obviously, they did not account for Trump's return at all, because that was a mandate, right? That was a mandate that basically said that the American people were just over that shit. But they overplayed their hand. They got way too comfortable. That said, I do think they did gain some ground that even, I think any individual finds themselves accepting something that they wouldn't have 10 years ago, right? So they gained, and that's the point, right? That is often the point. This is why leftists historically, especially in politics, they've been so effective, and why, shout out to my man Michael Malice, would always say that they're just Republicans, Republicans are just Democrats going the speed limit. And that's why, because, they end up having, like, even some of the positions, like on the whole gay stuff, Republicans are taking positions that Democrats had 10 years ago, right? Like whereas they didn't. So they still made a lot of ground on that, but it is starting to sort of reverse. And I think just in how people are communicating this shit is really, really, really telling. Like, you got normies that are like, what the fuck is going on, man? And that's huge.
People who don't follow politics, people who don't give a shit about that, they were suddenly like, holy fuck.
The general cultural communication, right? You're correct, 100%.
Well, here's where Trump changed the game, where a lot of people don't realize it, is that he forced the left to accelerate their nonsense to where it became so widely known to the normies. They were slowly seeping this in over decades and decades. This was a slow, methodical. Yes, it was a slow, methodical thing that they were inserting into the culture, and they were never oversharing their hand. They were never overstepping. They were pushing into the culture slowly and surely. When Trump showed up, Trump freaked them out, and they showed their hand to everybody. And it exposed it to the masses, because he freaked them out and he made them panic. And of course, then everything happened with 2020, and that's where they really screwed up, because we wouldn't be dealing with this shit right now. I'm not sure a Republican would still be in office right now. If Trump would have stayed in office in 2020 and he ends his term with Mike Pence as his fucking vice president and continuing to fight and scratch and claw for everything, the negativity surrounding Trump and their narrative probably would have been so good that they would have probably gotten a Democrat back in office right now as we speak, but they fucked up so bad.
Oh, no, I think just most people that are analyzing this politically, I mean, it was hard to see it at the time, maybe, but him losing then in 2020 was the best thing that happened.
Greatest gift ever.
Right. You didn't see it at the time. Nobody did. Nobody saw it at the time. But yeah, it's just I don't think he comes into it with just a better approach without that, right? You got a 4-year gap. You giving this man time to think every fucking thing.
Never been able to accomplish what he's accomplishing now in 2020.
Right.
He wasn't the same politician. He wasn't the same man, and he didn't have the same experience.
Yep.
And he didn't have the team
or the team. Correct.
Yeah. That's the biggest point, right? The team, and now it's like, you know, he's coming into it miles different than what he did 2016, right? So yeah, it was the best. Nobody saw it at the time, but best thing that happened.
Well, yeah, like what I did see, and you can go back and listen to, I think even my videos right after January 6th, that I basically said, like, Trump is basically going to run a 4-year campaign from 2020 to 2024, and he's going to drive them crazy. I did believe that. I never in a million years expected him to be who he is right now, though. Like, it is, these first 2 weeks have just been like, this isn't about politics. This is transcended politics in every way. Like, this has transcended every aspect of our life. What
your
he has
TV
done
show, your movies, video games, everything.
Everything has been impacted by what he has done in the first 2 weeks. And he hasn't even gotten, you know, RFK confirmed yet, which will get confirmed. Pam Bondi just got confirmed. Kash Patel is about to get confirmed. Tulsi Gabbard's about to get confirmed. Holy shit, man. I mean, he's even making Marco Rubio a respectable person right now, who I fucking hate. He's even making Marco Rubio look like a tough guy. So it's going to be a wild and you see they're demonizing Elon Musk right now. Someone who will go down. It's a historical figure that we will remember for the rest of time. And right now, the Democrats are essentially making him the most evil human on the planet right now.
Well, and fucking Chuck Schumer has got to be one of the dumbest.
I know it, man. I know it.
To further up on Jeremy's previous point about the left showing their hand in 2016 and 2020 about them going like hyperbolic with like their message and their views. Trump has also, like, they went so hyperbolic left, and the right has always been very, you know, kind of just standoffish and everything. You know, the right has kind of always been tolerant, you know, just kind of, they don't weaponize their viewpoints. But when the left went super hyperbolic left and started doing this shit, Trump allowed us to double down on the other side. No, we're not going to fucking do this. We're not going to allow men's and women's sports. We're not going to allow men and women's locker rooms. We're not going to allow the fucking cross-dressings. We're not going to allow the fucking flags being flown, the trans flags and the gay flags being flown in fucking grade school. Like, before Trump, and if Trump won in 2020, we might have allowed that. The conservatives might have been tolerant enough to allow it because the conservatives don't fight dirty like the Democrats do. But after 2020 and now this current Trump team, this current Trump regime, we're done. We're done. Now we're playing hardball now.
Also, something that needs to be said, because a lot of leftists like to distort that sort of thing. Trump's not censoring. Like, you're not forbidden to use pronouns in your fucking emails. Like, you can hang whatever flags you want on your yard in the front of your house. This is about government institutions and government-related workers. That's what's happening. You're not being censored. You're not going to be arrested for flying a gay fucking flag on your door.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
but they think they will.
Where'd Mike go?
He died.
Is he dead?
He's not feeling good.
Yeah, he died.
Send super chats. RIP Mike. I didn't know. I was actually just responding to Ben Shapiro and telling him he's a fucking idiot real quick. I just needed to do that really quick. Hey, so let me finish this tweet to Ben Shapiro. So,
Maximus BT with a $5. PlayStation 5 stick drift is bullshit.
Sorry,
Really?
Been through at least 3 or 4 controllers. Likewise, yeah.
Is it worse than the Switch?
I don't.
The Switch. I have. Is that just like a Joy-Con thing? Because I never use my Joy-Cons, so I haven't.
I never had it.
I've never experienced it.
Me neither. My brother had to replace his controller.
I've never experienced Switch stick drift, but I've gone through 4 PlayStation controllers. I'm on my 4th and 5th PlayStation 5 controller since I've got it in 2021.
That's crazy. Like my entire life, I had like 3 Super Nintendo controllers. My entire life in like 30 years.
Who's playing some in the background?
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's got to be Rippa.
It's Rippa.
What happened?
We can hear whatever you're playing.
What? Yeah, no, I'm watching this episode. Someone sent me this clip of this episode that I'm on.
It's probably coming through your headphones into your mic.
Oh, I thought that must be what it is because I'm like, I don't have my my monitor shit, but you can hear it's loud as fuck. I don't know why.
It's going through your headphones to your mic.
Yeah.
But so why, if you're paid by Sony, why do you keep buying PlayStation controllers?
Motherfucker, I'm a PC gamer, bro. I'm a PC
Sony
gamer.
Ambassador.
I'm a PC gamer. Jeremy's more of a Sony shill than I am.
Every time somebody even mentions PC gaming, Jeremy gets mad.
Get the game on Steam. Jeremy's like, that's gay. Can I play it on PlayStation? Can I play it on PlayStation? Is there crossplay? If we're getting a game on PC, Jeremy's like, is there crossplay? Is there crossplay? Jeremy has a fucking 2 meta PCs and he refuses to fucking play on Steam. I'm the one that gets the fucking negative connotation that I'm a fucking Sony shill. Like, yeah, I prefer PlayStation over Xbox, but I prefer PC over everything.
Read some super chat. Shut the fuck up.
Shout out to Meta PCs. Use code G199 on a beefy discount on a Meta PC today. I play on one. Dan plays on one. Jeremy has one. He doesn't play on it.
I do.
Yeah, you do, Dan. Dixon Myers with a $2. Don't let Beardo give his opinion. Thanks, Jeremy. Number 1.
You froze up again. I don't wait for me. Just interrupt me if you have to.
Grand Potato with a 199. Small hands, small dick. Okay. Bird Up with a $5. 360 controller is the only controller that beats the GameCube controller. Jeremy is right, and he's also gay. Thank you.
We gotta get Rippa's best controller.
Yeah, Rippa, what's your favorite number 1 game controller for a console ever?
That's a tough one, man. It would have to be like when the original DualShock, like PS2, it just fits so comfortably for me.
The DualShock 2?
Yeah, like it would have to be that.
I put DualShock 3 and the Xbox Elite as tied for number 1.
Okay, that's fair.
But here's the thing:
360 for me. 360 for me.
DualShock 1 through the DualShock 3, it's essentially the same controller.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can go 1, 2, or
3.
3. I mean, either of those. I said 2, but yeah, I mean, either of those. I think
it's the same.
Fine.
It's the same controller.
Yeah.
DualShock was the first one to double the shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
with the triggers,
essential.
with the R1, R2, L1, L2.
Pretty essential nowadays.
Yep. Yeah, the GameCube only had the Z button on the right side and then the left trigger and the right trigger.
The triggers were very good, but I don't like that you only had one Z button.
Right. Yeah. Yep. AJ Skyline with a 199. Notice they didn't show Silver Surfer in the trailer. That'll be in the next one, I'm sure. Chris B with a 5. Bullshit article missing the real MVP.
Man, my internet's terrible right now.
Fix it. Bullshit article missing the real MVP.
Terrible.
Yeah, fix it. Wii U
my
Pro
internet's
Controller.
Really bad.
All right. Well, the Wii U Pro Controller. I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fucking fired. The Wii U Pro Controller. It had superior symmetrical stick configuration, good buttons, and amazing battery life.
The Wii U Pro Controller was awesome. I love the Wii U Pro Controller. That was a great one. That was a great one.
I don't think symmetric analog sticks are good.
I love the Wii U Pro controller, but maybe that's just because I hated the Wiimote. Bro, I hated the Wiimote. I couldn't stand it. Like, I thought it was like, for like gimmicky games and shit, but like, I hated playing Mario Galaxy with the Wiimote and the nunchuck. I fucking hated that.
Yeah, the beginning was cool. Like, hey, I can play like this with my hands apart and stuff. But then, yeah, and you're like, you play Skyward Sword standing up, and you're like, yeah, and then the next day you're like this.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember playing Skyward and like with the bow and arrow. I used to be
exactly
the bow and arrow, like legit,
and you're standing like this,
and then it's just like,
the next day you're like,
oh man, those are the days. Thank you, Chris B, for the $5. Andy plays games with a 2 Logitech F710. You can control submarines with it. Yeah, how well did that go? Thank you for the $2. The horror host with a 2. Does keyboard and mouse count? No. Thank you for the $2. Gray Ghost with an 8 months. Mouse and keyboard is a superior control interface. If you play PC games with a controller, you're mega gay, mega Chad using keyboard and mouse on console. I disagree.
It depends.
It depends.
It depends on the game.
Yeah, 100%
most games
depends
I
on the
would
game.
prefer to have a controller, mouse and key, competitive like a shooter or something like that, perhaps. But yeah, like the essence of gaming, and I know maybe people might get mad at me, but the essence of it is having a controller. If it's not the arcade, it's having a controller in hand.
Yep. Based. Thank you for the 8 months. Hood Blade with a 199. Jeremy imagines he's the woman when he watches Korn. The horror host with a $5. If we are just talking about controllers, Steel Battalion's got all of them licked. I learned to drive stick on it.
Licked?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He licks controllers?
What he said. Let's see. Mini Gallon with a $2. Trans vibrator, not the controller list. Lame.
What?
Trans vibrator. All right. Jeremy the Cyborg with a $5. Trump just announced that the U.S. will take control of the Gaza Strip. I saw that.
I did not.
Yes.
I missed that.
Yes. That just happened about an hour ago, I think.
Just stay out of it. Objectively, a cat with a 24 months. With those controller takes, I'm going to have to hire crazy Mida to turn Beardo into a cartridge. Question, does a keyboard and mouse count? No, keyboard and mouse doesn't count. Hood Blade with another 199. Mike sounds like Mike's Trump impression. All right.
I'm Donald Trump.
Can you hurry up, Beardo?
Let's see. How many super chats do we have?
He was about to do his Trump impersonation.
I was like,
I can see.
Boba Fett with a $5. Did you guys hear Ryan Reynolds put nice pool in the Deadpool Wolverine movie just to take a jab at the dude in a lawsuit with his wife? Crazy shit. Fuck
I'm gonna
both
be
of them.
honest with you. I don't know anything about this Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds thing. I know nothing about this.
Okay.
I kind of feel the same about this as I did the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. I don't give a fuck, but a lot of people are interested in it, and I respect that. I don't care.
Here's my thoughts on it. I think both Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are both gigantic pieces of shit, and they can go fuck themselves.
I don't care about most things in life.
Yeah, bro science is one of them. Rubber band jiggle physics with a 1 month. Fun fact, a haunted house... Wait, hold on. Fun fact, a haunted house comes on CM Punk's face in the horror movie Girl on the Third Floor. What?
That's gay.
That's weird. Thank you for the 1 month. River Miles with
CM Punk is gay. Not like for real, but like his politics are gay. I'll say that much. But he's a great wrestler.
River Miles with a $20. As we say in Alabama, it's better to have a Switch 2 in both hands than your mom's boobs in one. Jeremy disagrees. Thank you for the $20. MHTR Stevie with a $5. Val Venus versus the Japanese.
Venus.
Who's Val Venus?
He's a former professional wrestler.
Hello.
The big
Val that's
Noski.
right. Yes, that's right. That's right.
You didn't know that. You didn't know that. You didn't even know who the fuck Stone Cold Steve Austin was till I told you.
Shut the fuck up. Val Venus with a Val Venus versus Japanese group Kaientai was one of the weirdest feuds in WWE history, indeed. Thank you for the $5.
Dude, Rippa, you should join one of these watch parties on locals when we watch pay-per-view wrestling. Beardo is so fucking retarded when it comes to wrestling, dude. It's
I was
bad.
on point.
It
I was
was
on point on
bad.
Saturday. I was on point. I was more on point than you were, bitch.
No, you weren't.
You didn't know what the fuck you were talking about on Saturday.
Able to predict what happened on Saturday.
Drunk 3PO was fucking roasting you on Saturday for your ignorance.
Dude, listen. Everybody was wrong about what happened on Saturday. Trust me.
This is true.
No one predicted that shit. Okay.
But the ladder match was dope.
Rippa, did you see what happened with iShow Speed at the Rumble?
Yeah, him getting speared.
Fuck.
Who fucking cares about that, dude? The ladder match is the real show.
That was a great match.
The ladder match was phenomenal.
Who was in the ladder match?
It was fucking Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. It was Kevin Owens and hold on, I know his name.
You're waiting for the chat. You're waiting for the chat.
No, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. It was he's the current champ. He's the blonde guy. His name is
You're waiting for the chat.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
He's the son of a plumber.
Yeah, his brother's name was fucking Dustin. His brother's name was Dustin, and it's fuck me, I know his fucking name.
Hurry up, Beardo.
I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. I'm not looking. What's his name?
Come on,
Fuck
Horace
me,
Hogan.
I can't fucking remember.
Cody Rhodes
against Kevin Owens in the ladder match, and Cody Rhodes is the current champ.
Honestly, that was a great match. That was a great match.
Great. It was great.
Those guys put it all on the line.
Jeremy Slutty Teacher with a $5. You two finally let me eat Beardo's chin. Can thank me later. Gum job. What? Thank you for the $5. Hayden Wayne with a $20. 2 hours into Kingdom Come. What's up, Hayden? 2 hours into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I'm finally done with the opening sequence. It makes me suspicious when games take so long to get into this point that you're past the refund window for Steam. See you guys soon.
Hey, that's an interesting observation.
Hayden, are you gonna? I can't remember. You are gonna be here, right?
He's here.
Is he? Okay. Hell yeah.
Yep. Mike's Hangout with a $5. Can we please bring Savvy back? She's missed. No, she's not.
Yes. We will have Savvy back. Savvy back.
Do not spread that rhetoric. We are completely fine. We're doing just fine. Sergeant Sodomy with a 1 month. Y'all should do a meetup in Charlotte at some point. It's right in the middle of the East Coast. If you don't, then you're gay.
That's mean.
Thank you for the 1 month.
I've never been called gay on this show, and I don't appreciate it. So
Devin Soria with a one. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
With a one.
How did you mess that one up? How did you mess this up?
I was about to say a 1 month recommitment, and I. Devin Soria with a 199. How about a live stream of that Dreamcast, Dan?
Hell yeah, that would be cool.
I'm hungry. Antriu with a 199. Dan, get Berserk for Dreamcast.
Yes, I was just told that there are 3 Berserk games in existence, and that is one of them.
Hot Fart Fernando with a $5. I just got fired from my job handing out condoms in Gaza. Thanks, Trump supporters.
Wow. Sorry, man.
Bird Up with a 10. Dan, if you want to dig into the history of Sega, check out the Sega Master System, one of the all-time great underrated consoles. I had one as a kid, and I have one now, and it's still awesome.
Brazil has an exclusive master system. I think it's the Master System 3. It's exclusively Brazilian.
Bro, shit's hitting the fan. United States Postal Service has just announced it will temporarily suspend acceptance of inbound packages from China and Hong Kong following the China tariffs, though letters and flats not affected. It's just getting wild, baby.
Good. Fuck 'em.
This is the attitude era. All right.
Good.
Oh, this is getting good. This is getting good.
I support it.
Man.
Storm Shadow with the $2. Pre-transition Amelia Perez looks like Beardo. I don't know who that is, but thank you for the $2. Colt Hauser with a 2. Beardo, I thought we were working out. You didn't hit me up. Let's go to the gym, bro. Let's go to the gym.
Hell
thank you for the $2. Hit me up, man. Johnny Red with a $5. Eric is buying IDW after MegaCon.
I gotta show this
cheap.
shit. I gotta show this. Ripper, you're gonna appreciate this one. I can't stop laughing. Chuck Schumer, Maxine Waters holding hands and chanting, "We will win," after losing everything just 90 days ago. The Democratic Party is
We will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. We will.
Dude, these motherfuckers.
Just stealing Ripper's line.
Yeah, I know they stealing my shit. That's crazy.
After losing everything.
Yeah.
We will win someday. Maybe.
Jay Beck with the $2. Royal Rumble in quotes. Damn, that's a big bitch. Killed me. Was that me or Jeremy? Woodaman with a $2. Pedro imitating Matthew Broderick harder in trailer. Oh, hard in trailer. Pedro imitating Matthew Broderick hard in trailer. I can see it. Blue Shell with a 5. So that spear to I show speed. LOL. Yeah. Eric K with a $5. First time super, long time listener. You are all the finest streamers on YouTube. People talk of the brilliance. Beardo's enunciation is on point. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Gilk Man returns with a $20. Much love to all at the Geeks and Gamers team and elsewhere. Might come to MegaCon next year. Send thoughts and prayers if you can. Going through some medical issues and have a few procedures coming up, and I'm scared. Sorry.
Oh, damn, man. Hey,
man,
Thomas.
much love.
Yeah, man. I'll hit you up, Thomas. But yeah, I mean, I know how that's always scary, man. Just don't let your fear take over, because if you get a lot of that stuff rolling around in your head, you know, it can drive you crazy.
It
But it's
multiplies
gonna be
your
okay, brother.
problems, man.
Positive
it only
thoughts.
multiplies your problems.
Positive thoughts. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, I'll get with you, Thomas. I'll get with you, brother.
Butter Biscuit with 2. Didn't Speed get thrown off stage 2? Hilarious. He did.
Yeah, it was
He
awesome.
did. Booby with a 109. If that's the case, Beardo needs lupus. What? Taker with a 5. Jeremy, look up the character Rock from Soul Calibur 4 and tell me it's not Triple H. I swear they just modeled the character on him without him knowing.
Rock.
I'll have to look that one up.
Isn't the guy
I don't remember Rock.
the big guy, like he looks like Hercules, like the big guy with the lion skin?
So you said that. That's right. So you've played how many Soul Caliburs, Dan?
All
like
of
you played,
them since
except
2.
for the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't the original Soul Edge actually the original game of the
Let's see.
franchise? I think it is.
Let me
It's
see.
Soul Edge, then it came Soul Calibur, and then Soul Calibur became the series. Soul Edge after the Other Sword from the story of the game.
Oh, you're doing this King of Kings thing. I know that. Yeah, I know this guy now. So that does ring a bell. Yeah, because he's got like when Triple H used to do that. Here, I'll pull it up here in just a minute. So keep reading.
Sure. Boner
definitely got some Triple H vibes to it.
Boner in sweatpants with the $2 says Bohica Beardo. Thank you. Dan Hans with a 20 months. My sister has it and it's messed her up bad. She's probably got big tits though. Thank you for the 20 months. John Papa Sergio with a $5. Beardo wearing the beard of shame is the longest running gag of Geeks and Gamers. What? Thank you for the $5. The horror host with a $5. Does Beardo support the vax since that one woman's breast grew exponentially from it?
Really?
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Hey.
Golden Nuggets with a $5. Beardo tells the guy he has fantastic foreskin. Is that the Fortnite thing or something? I don't know. Thank you for the $5.
We're only one generation away from that, man, being a thing.
Let's see. War Wizard with a 199. Savvy has whatever the opposite of lupus is. That's a shame. Legendary Scrub with a $5. You'd have to be half regarded to send these regards money. Thank you for the $5. War Wizard with a 109. Check it out. It's Massa Chief.
The African.
That's fucking. That's
Verdaderio.
Hey, that's Portuguese. It's verdadeiro.
Verdadeiro with $1.
There you go.
Thank
There
you.
go.
Mike
What
Hum Smells with a $5. What happened, Jeremy?
There's a lot of shit happening. The CIA just offered their entire workforce the option to quit in exchange for 8 months of pay.
What, you quit and you get 8 months of pay?
They're trying to literally just get rid of everybody the easiest way possible. They're offering everyone at the CIA to quit.
Guys, please quit. Here's money.
What is happening, man? Hang on. Here we go. I'm sharing it right now.
So, Covercast later?
The Wall Street Journal is reporting the CIA has reportedly just offered a buyout to its entire workforce.
That's crazy. The entire workforce. That's fucking wow.
Employees late today, they can quit their jobs and receive about 8 months of pay and benefits. It's a part of Trump's push to downsize the federal government.
That's crazy.
How many thousands of people is that?
I don't even know.
Whatever it is. They lucky to get 8 months.
Whatever it is.
That's for 8 months is generous.
Woo!
I mean, my work.
Mike Hum Smells with a $5. I get all my news from Beardo. He's always, sometimes 100%, almost right, maybe. Thank you for the $5. I agree. Grand Potato with a $5. I'm kind of maybe sort of iffy on if Gears is going to PlayStation 5. Gears is going to PlayStation 5 for sure. Arcanum Ronan with a $2. First time super chat. Jeremy Sexy. What? Gay Carpenter with the $2. A lot sound clips tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of sound clips tonight, I guess. Long Claw with a $5. New pickup line unlocked. Hey, baby, do you have lupus? Because those jugs are massive. I respect it. Gabriel David Valentine with a 109. Did you guys ever play Space Fortress on the NES?
No, I haven't.
Space Fortress.
Is it good?
I don't know. I got to look that one up. Space Fortress. Let me see.
Zypher with the $2. You can play Game Pass games on the Quest 3, on the MetaQuest.
Ah.
Yeah. Thank you for the 2. Gabriel David Valentine with another 109 says, damn it, Air Fortress, not Space Fortress. Air Fortress.
Oh, Air Fortress. Okay.
Air Fortress.
I remember this game. Like, I remember seeing this game. I don't think I ever played this game.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
Tyrannus Cygnus with a $2. Y'all rock. Thanks much. A shout out Tyrannus. Hey, I'll thank you for the $2. Zencat with a $5. What do you think of Trump saying the United States will be taking over the Gaza Strip?
I don't know if I need to see the context of what he was saying. You never know with Trump, dude. Like, it's just like I said.
Yeah, it might be nothing. It might be literally nothing.
The Canada 51st state thing, I do not think he's serious about Canada being the 51st state.
Yeah.
I think that's a play to shift the conversation so far in that direction that when Canada feels like they've got to, like, oh, we're only a territory and we got to win because we're not the 51st state. That's the art of the deal. Like, I have no idea what he means by it. I got to look into it. So
I think they should just fucking both blow each other up. Who cares? Fuck them both.
I don't.
Excel Arts with a $5. Game Pass will never be profitable. Sula Felix with a $2. They gained ground with Obama. Biden was mask off.
Would you still get Game Pass at $60 or $70 a month?
Oh, dude, I'm on $10 a month.
I don't like. I don't fuck with Xbox at all. So I had Game Pass for a while, and it's an incredible value. But dude, it's not feasible for them to continue on this direction. This is why they're giving. That's why they're not even in the fucking console game anymore.
And if you don't own the games with digital purchases, with Game Pass, even less. So if you're worried about the whole games as a service thing,
yeah,
that's even worse.
Marmalade with a $5. If they left him alone after 2020, it may be a different story. The issue is the Trump derangement syndrome was so insane that normies went, I don't have billions to fight this.
Exactly.
Thank you for the $5. Daniel Penny, the Xeon Supreme, with a $5. Kingdom Come 2, IGN confirm. Han can be gay to player and another black character as an NPC. Also, King Quem M got suspended on Twitter by mass false reports.
I'm not even familiar who that is.
Eyes over the $2. Where's Kristen and Steph? It's a damn sausage fest.
You'll see him this weekend.
Grand Potato with a 5. Ripa. How does a writer who is looking for a potential publisher approach Ripa Sen, and what do they need in hand?
As of right now, the inquiries that we're accepting are basically people that have their projects like finished. So if you have it over the finish line, that's when you want to reach out to us. So as long as you're done.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Grand Potato. Why are you gay with the $2? Dan is gay and Beardo's fat.
You are gay.
Thank you. Hollywood, no, Hollywood. Hey, would you blow me with the $2?
That was good. That was a good one.
Hey, would you blow me with the $2? So Beardo had to read the name again. Yes. Hey, would you blow me was in my chat last night. And I said, hey, would you blow me? And he said, read it quicker. And I said, hey, would you blow me? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. Great name. Honestly, that might be one of the best troll names. Hey, would you blow me? Hey, would you blow me is better than my cum smells and macaque. Hey, would you blow me? That's a great name. Panda Simone with a $5. Anyone play PlayStation 2? Draken was my favorite game way back.
I did not play that one.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, that was funny. Jesus.
Heartbreak Zero with a $5. I think you guys should do a video grading gaming controllers. Beardo's fat. Okay, bye. Thank you for the $5. Storm Shadow the Third with a $2. Jeremy's internet is busy downloading gay corn. Thank you for the $2. Justin LW with a $5. Jeremy going back to the scene of the crime after the movie he made with Destiny was leaked.
Jeez. I don't keep up with any of that bullshit going on with that dude.
Blue Shell with a 5. Sorry, Beardo, gotta ask. You do know Cody's not a natural blonde, correct? Really? Spider-Claw with a 5. This is so bad, Beardo. We definitely need Savvy back, maybe to read Supers. Yikes, you're getting worse. Spider-Claw, your mom's in my DMs. Thank you. Cole Hauser with a 2. Went to school with Val Venus. Cole Hauser went to school with Val Venus.
Beardo's struggling tonight, man.
Hello, ladies.
Really? I feel like I've been doing pretty good.
Not really.
What do you think, Dan?
I'm tired.
Okay. I feel like I've been doing pretty good
That
tonight.
means he didn't want to answer because you're not doing good.
How am I not doing good?
It's just, it's an off night for you. It's okay.
Yeah,
If that's the case, then every night's an off night.
Well,
If that's the case,
I didn't want to say it.
I feel like I've been doing pretty good. Over on Rumble, true Mr. Gentleman with $1. Beardo fat memes aside, there is a reason you don't wear clothes that match your musculature. Do you have poor shoulders and trap genetics? Also, Lados War of Dreamcast is a fun Diablo-like. True Mr. Gentleman, I'm in better shape than you. Thank you for the $1. Has anybody played Lados War? Lados War.
Nope.
Thank you for the $1. Mike Noss with a 2. With all the bad superhero movies in recent years, I don't have much enthusiasm for Superman or Fantastic Four. I'm more interested in seeing Mega Man 2.0. Also, we don't need a reboot or continuation of Buffy.
What's Mega Man 2.0?
Oh, Megan. Fuck. Megan.
Oh.
Sorry. My.
I thought, holy fuck, there's a remaster of Mega Man 2?
No, it's Megan. Megan 2.0. Like the Android doll. Megan. Fuck.
Have you ever played the Mega Man games?
I played.
Weirdo.
I played one back when I was a kid. Man, I barely
so
remember
good,
it.
bro. You need to play Mega Man.
Yeah. On the
They're great.
NES, it's 6 games, right? And then
I think so. Yeah. There's
he
so
went
many
to
Mega
the
Man
Super
games.
Yeah.
Mega
and
Man
then there's
3.
Mega Man
Mega Man
X,
3. Mega Man
which
3
is
was my
different.
favorite. Mega Man 3 was my favorite.
Yeah, Mega Man X is a completely different series. There's
Hmm.
Mega Man, and it's still going. There's Mega Man 11, I think, from a couple years ago.
Mega Man 3
DFK.
was peak for me back in the day.
DFK Mongoose with $1. Spent all day at work installing an IPS screen and new case on my childhood Game Boy Advance. Now I have a Game Boy that has a backlight, audio jack, and can trade Pokemon. Suck a Beardo and screw the SP.
Hey,
My Game Boy's still better than yours.
You don't need to hate on the PS. Oh, not PSP. The SP. You don't need to hate on the SP.
Yeah, come on. I mean, that's dope. Hey, DFK Mongoose, that's freaking cool, man. That's cool.
The
But
SP is great. You can
don't shit on my
protect your
Game Boy.
screen. You can close it and protect the screen. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
my Game Boy's awesome, man. Shout out to Vice for that. Captain Keebs with a $5. Did someone get Mike with an exploding cigar? Bastards. Yes. Thank you. Derek P.G. Beller with a $1. I dedicated a video to Dan on X of me playing Dragon Force on Guitar Hero. Kinda gay? ? Maybe.
I saw
But in my
that.
defense, he enjoyed it. So who is really the gayer one?
I don't know. Was just trying to be kind.
The Brew That Do with a $20 on Rumble. The GameCube controller is the best, and it's not even close. You're gay as fuck if you disagree.
It's right up there for sure. Yeah. The GameCube controller is amazing. What is this? Subway just released a foot-long Oreo cookie? Who would eat that? Who would eat that?
You would.
No.
You would.
No. That's, I mean, you're just asking for trouble at that point. No. No, thank you. Beardo would take it all in one run. Boom, done.
I like Oreos.
You just make it disappear.
Tiggs with a 2. Yo, Cat in the Hat, where you at? I'm looking Beardo, he fat. Hickory Doc, Jeremy sucks cock. Hey, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ching Chong Bing Bong. Why's that Jap man got a black ding dong? Hail iDots 199. Thank you for the $2. Jose Contreras, what's up with $1? Says Vince Zampella was a founder of Infinity Ward and Respawn during Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2 and Titanfall 1 and 2 and is currently in charge of DICE working on the new Battlefield game.
Really? I did not know he was working on the new Battlefield game.
That new Battlefield trailer looks pretty awesome.
I haven't even seen it. I've never been a Battlefield person, but if he's involved and his team is involved.
I did Battlefield 3 and 4.
Yeah, I tried a couple of them, and it's not that they're bad. It's just, I just wasn't into them. But if he and his team are involved, I mean, I'll definitely, at least take a look at it because of what he did with Modern Warfare and obviously with Titanfall. They did a great job.
Mod Eric K with $1. Beardo wants Jeremy to invite him on the gay cruise. I'm good. I'm busy that weekend. Big Daddy with a $5. Dan, I remembered Skies of Arcadia for your Dreamcast. If you like turn-based strategy RPGs, make sure you have a working VMU to play the minigames.
I love strategy RPGs, like Final Fantasy Tactics. I love it.
Big Daddy with another $5. Wait, I think he sent it twice. Yeah, Big Daddy sent it twice. Thank you for the back-to-back $5. Hopefully you didn't mean to send it twice. Maybe you did. Icanalist with a $5. Random question. Thoughts on sealed games as collectibles currently on the road to Florida?
I love them, man. I buy them expecting to open them, but then when I have them in hand,
You can't do it.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
The seal is I can't.
You can't. Like if
There's
you
90s air inside.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I would, if the ones that I have, like I there's no way I'm going to open them. I'll just shell out if I want the game or if I want to play it. And if I don't have access to it, I'll just buy the open cartridge or something like that, or a CD, you know.
Yeah. I've opened some, and it's a fantastic experience. Let me tell you. Like, if you're gonna do it, like record it, film it, and keep it, it's a fantastic experience. But yeah,
it's history, man. It's history.
Yeah.
You know,
you're pretty much destroying history for that experience.
Yeah.
Linko Kenobi with a $50. What's up, everyone? Just got home from work. Hey! Linko with a 50. What's up, everyone? Just got home from work, packing my stuff and getting ready for my journey to MegaCon tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you guys at MegaCon. Hail the 199.
Hail.
Thank you, Linko with a 50.
Looking forward to seeing you, brother. Appreciate
Hail,
you.
Dude. Hail.
John freaking Murdoch dropped a 50 that you ignored.
Yes, he did. No, I didn't ignore it.
You ignored it.
Stop it. I was reading Rumble. John Murdoch with a 50! An oldie, Yuri Curry for me. Thank you for the $50. I don't know what that means. Stephen Lee with a $2. Beardo, the Saturnin man. All right. Thank you for the 2. I don't know. Lord Voldemort with a $5. Jeremy, you've got to go live tonight to talk about Trump taking over Gaza.
Know it. I might.
Double Hawk with a 5. Dan, America has its own Master System too, until Lincoln ruined it.
I got that.
Jeremy's Slutty teacher with a $5. Fun fact, when Jeremy was in the pool showing off his hair, he was really in there because he was Meek Mill sore from me and my big Mike. Ouch. What a palaver with a $2. Dan, where can I send a gift I have for you? You can send it to my P.O. box.
Yeah, send it to Beardo, yes.
You can send it to me. I'll get it to Dan.
Yeah.
Beverly Mac with a $5. Dan, have you ever done vocals for the group Hell Curse?
No.
Golden Nuggets with a $5. Got to ask Rippa what he thinks about Trump.
Probably meant to say cleaning house.
Okay, cleaning house at the moment with him being a libertarian.
I'm always positive of federal agents being fired. That's my kind of jam.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Darth Watts with a $5. How do I grow as a Star Wars channel presenting news? That's for Jeremy.
Got to be honest. Just be honest about it. Don't hold back. Don't give negative opinions on Star Wars because you think people want to hear it, and don't give positive opinions on Star Wars because you think you're going to hear it. Be honest, and the people will appreciate it. You're going to piss people off no matter what the fuck you say, but do not ever pander to Disney or their bullshit. Just be honest. It's that simple. That's all you can do.
Consistent uploads, at least once a week, minimum.
Recep the Cripple with a $5. I was recently laid off after 14 years due to downsizing, and I only got 4 months of severance. CAA getting 8 months for spying on us is bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy,
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Tax money, yeah.
Yeah, 8 months, like I said, that's generous, man. Don't get more generous than that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jeremy the Cyborg with a $5. Jeremy, DM'd you the video of Trump in Gaza.
Yeah, I got it. I got some bookmarks that I'm going to probably cover whenever I'm probably... At this point, I don't think I can not do Cobra Cast because I already see people screaming at me in the chat. So tough life I live here, you know, just people yelling at me to go live, you know.
The Nerd Buster with a 5. My wife listens to you while working. Can you tell her to hurry up because I need a sandwich? Hey, hurry up. And it better be toasted too. Matthew Rives with a $2. Looking forward to seeing you guys at MegaCon. Hail. Thank you for the $2. Spider Claw with a 2. So you're saying you like 75 or old women, Beardo? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the... I mean, if she's got lupus and big tits. Doug B with the $10. Beardo, you're doing great, champ. Thank you, Doug B. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Beardo's Dick Tickler with a $5. Who's going to read supers now that Trump is doing away with DEI? Jeremy the Cyborg with a $2 says Lotus War is pronounced loudest war.
Lotus.
No, that's Lao.
You said it the right way before you got to the pronunciation part, and then you screwed it up when you got the pronunciation part. How did you fucking do that?
Loudest War is pronounced Loudest War.
You said Lotus War is pronounced, and then you messed it up.
So it's Lao, right?
It's low.
Low?
The
Lotus
word-
War is pronounced
the word
Low
low
Dust War.
exists. Like
I
the
understand
word
that.
low.
I understand that. It just when I'm reading the first word, it looks like it should be loud, but okay. Lotus War is pronounced Lotus War. Thank you for the $2. Legendary Scrub with a $2. A man walks into a bar. The bartender says Beardo's fat. Thanks.
Oh man.
Hung Low the Chinaman with a $5. Beardo, if I jumped on your back, would you beat me off? Shut the fuck up. Tyrannus Cygnus with a $5. Dan, you are forever in my family. My wife played your Ave Maria at my father-in-law's memorial.
I'm sorry about your father-in-law, man, but I never sang that song.
Moving on.
Damn. Damn. You never sang Ave Maria?
No, I'm not even Catholic.
Well, that's awkward. Grand Potato with a 199. What counts as
Big gulps,
finished? I'm glad you.
Should I have lied? Should I have just said thank you?
Yes, you should have said man. That's
I should have
awesome, man.
just said thank you.
You
yeah.
should have said thank you. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Sorry.
Oh man. Oh man. Fuck.
Yeah, man, it was my favorite cover. I'm sorry about
Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Grand Potato with a 109. What counts as finished?
What?
I don't know. Thank you for the 199. Fart Shart Depart with a $2. Beardo's mom looks like my girlfriend. Hey, you watch your fucking mouth. Aided Clock with a $2. Please have a Cobra Cast stream, Jeremy.
Okay. I'm thinking about it.
Stephen Lee with a $2. Saturn 9 means slow and gloomy and good 40K book. Oh, Warhammer, huh? John Murdoch with a 20. Too wise guys you are. Too wise you be. I see you too wise for me. Yuri Curry for me. Thank you for the $20.
Say it the right way.
Yeah, yes, I did. Long Claw with a $2. Cobra Cast. We demand it. How did I not say that the right way? What did I say wrong?
Don't worry about it.
Raven Black Sparrow plays with the $2. Do we know if there is a Texas meetup this year, Ripa?
I'm sure there will be at some point.
The next one after this we're going to focus on is Vegas, and then we'll probably work on Texas later this year.
Probably be around Fan Expo again.
Yeah,
that's June, right?
June, July.
I think so. Yeah,
something like that, man.
Escapo with the $2 is pronounced Q, Jeremy. Okay. Thank you for the 2. Tyrannus Cygnus with a $2. Sorry, Dan. It was Amazing Grace.
Okay. Sorry, man. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm sorry about your father-in-law for real.
And Dan did cover that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
At least you know Dan doesn't just he's like, hey, can't take credit for that one.
Yeah.
Mike Smells with a $2. What do you mean, Beardo? This is my name. Doug B with a 5. Cobra Cast, do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. The Nerd Buster with a $2. Gosh darn it. I don't like my sandwiches toasted. Shit, my bad. All right. Thank you. We're all cut up on YouTube. Let me make sure we're all cut up on Rumble and
locals.
Fuck me. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me locals.
I'm on my laptop. I don't have access to anything.
Shit. All right, let me pull up locals. Okay, hold on. Son of a bitch. If Jeremy would have just fucking told me.
Well, if you would have not fucked up, if you wouldn't have fucked up. Can you hurry up, Beardo?
I'm working on it.
You're taking way too long.
Oh shit, I don't have them. It's
What
not.
do you mean?
It's not loading the tips for me on locals.
Why not?
Ask Google.
All right.
It's not loading tips for me on locals.
All right,
I'd have to scroll through the entire chat log to find it. Here we go. I have one. Grapthar's Hammer. Oh, this is the only one. Good. Okay. Grapthar's Hammer with the 30 coins over on locals. Driving into Florida this morning. Sign said patchy fog advisory. Slight misspelling, I think, but it was from Jeremy being on the road. All right. Over on Rumble, the brew that do with a 5. Jeremy in quotes. Oh man, people are yelling at me to talk at them so they can give me hundreds of dollars. Also, can't wait to learn about the big war in the Rippaverse. Ordered mine today.
Shout out.
Let's
Appreciate
go.
you, homie. Big
Hell
deal.
yeah. Switzerland Play IT with $1 Beardo. I think you missed the super chat by Dixon Mayus. I'm pretty sure I read it. Black Kane with a $5. Beardo knows when his boyfriend is finished when he hands him a towel and tells him to clean off his back. Storm Shadow with a $2. I heard CIA is definitely hiring. Maybe, possibly. Go for it. Why not? Wyoming Sasquatch with a $2. Do a Cobra Cast, damn it. Sean Gaylord is gay. Probably. Vampa with a $1.99. What's up, guys? I'm wondering what's your opinion on. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. We're all caught up, Jeremy, on everything.
We're all caught up. All right. It's MegaCon week. We have a lot going on this week, but I'm probably going to go live here in a bit. I got a couple things to do. So I guess I'll go live. I don't know if anybody cares. Maybe a few people will tune in if I go live. But Beardo, what do you got going on?
Nothing much, man. Busy week. Really busy week. But Friday, Geeks and Gamers will be at the Rippaverse booth on Friday. And then afterwards, me and X-Wing will have our own Bro Science time slot at the Rippaverse booth as well. So we'll be sharing that with Jay Drunk 3PO, doing the Achromatic Chronicles Blue and Green, and also
Which start shipping tomorrow.
There you go.
There we go.
Look at that. Look at that. So me and X-Men will be there with Jay and the artist of Achromatic Chronicles Green, and then we'll be there with Rippa and the Saska sisters on Friday. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Hell yeah. MegaCon's going to be crazy awesome. We do have the panel this Saturday at noon, and then we have the big meetup Saturday night, and I cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, Dan, what do you got going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Still working on Men Buns Are Gay. Still working on the Rippa track. The Rippa track is 90% done. I sent it to Rippa past weekend.
Good,
what did you think of it, Rippa?
It's so fucking good, man.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's gonna break the internet. It's gonna break the internet.
Yes.
It's high level.
Yeah.
High level. So with Rippa's help, one of the best songs I ever wrote. I'm positive about
no joke, guys. It's so good. It is so good.
Yeah.
Hell
so it's gonna be great, and that's it. So subscribe to Zen Vask and Super Vask 3D.
Let's go, Rippa.
MegaCon. The team will be out there. I won't be out there till Friday, but the team will be out there. They'll be out there starting, I think, tomorrow or something like that. Most of the team will be out there getting set up, getting ready to rock. Be out there the entire weekend. So everybody's getting prepped for that. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm working on before I leave. I got some announcements hopefully coming very soon, but the big one tomorrow, Achromatic Chronicles Green, will start shipping, which means since we'll have shipped, we will have some merch as well as some books at MegaCon, Achromatic Chronicles stuff. At MegaCon, since we did start shipping before, that was a thing we were trying to hustle. We needed to get these CGC copies, but now that we have our solution there, can't wait for you guys to get those books in hand. You're gonna really, really enjoy it. Obviously, we got 2 books up for pre-order right now. The Great War Separation, as the previous super chatter mentioned, by Chuck Dixon, as well as Yaira by the Saskas. Both of those are within their pre-order windows right now. So we appreciate y'all's support. And yeah, we'll see you this weekend. And yeah, tomorrow we got Ribbon of Silverback, obviously. Yes, that show is still on. It'll be on Az's channel.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. And thank you to everybody that tuned in. We do appreciate it. And yeah, this stream will raid my CobraCast link. I'm not going to stream on Rumble or Locals for CobraCast tonight, only because my connection was pretty wonky. So, and I can't keep up with all the chats on just my system setup here. So it'll be a YouTube only stream tonight. Go ahead and read that one.
Yep. Rabid with a $5. Jeremy has the best eyebrows on YouTube and is a phenomenal person. Unfortunately, the bro fisting team is gay as fuck. Hail the blacks on the stream.
Appreciate you, I guess.
Bro, unfortunately, the bro fisting team is gay.
It is February, so I guess that's what we're doing, hailing black people.
Shout out to the blacks.
Shout out to the
blacks. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you over on a CobraCast. And we got a lot to talk about over there. So thank you guys. Have a good evening. We'll talk to all of you later. Great job tonight, Beardo. You did great. Really
Thanks.
proud of you. This is like, this is a great job you did, man. Thank you.
This is my Super Bowl, man.
Good job.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
You did a great job.
You did a great job, buddy. We're still live.
Appreciate it, guys.
There's
Thank
Laughing
you.
Man says, okay, bye. Laughing Man said we can say bye now. It's okay. Bye, everyone. MegaCon, let's go.